All right, guys. What's up?
Do I have my horsey now?
Do you get a horsey?
A third level, I get a little pack mule thing.
Did I not? A pack? No. Well, okay, yeah. That thing. Yeah. That thing is here. Yes. Cool. I was just confused on what it was.
We're like we wake up the next day partying. It is. So we party. We wake up and there's a pack mule in the room now with us.
Yeah.
You last night. It's like hangover.
It is a life-size hippopotamus, like humanoid hippopotamus, and it's got like a leathery fabric kind of covering its face, but then it's got all these like gear parts and shit.
Oh
yeah.
Okay.
I hate when I get drunk and build a hippo robot.
It's like standing in the corner when you wake up. There's like this weird robot hippopotamus. You're like, what the fuck?
Did someone steal a hippo?
Yeah. It's been replaced. It's a pod person.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'm going to summon an owl when I wake up.
An owl?
I'm going to summon an owl.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
As a ritual, spend 10 minutes.
As a ritual, spend 10 minutes and summon an owl.
You guys see Filthy Nuda wakes up, immediately flips open his nudie book. But then, within 10 minutes, let's get you a fucking owl, man. Well, what does he do? What's his name? What's he look like?
So the owl is going to be like all muddy brown. Like he's all brown and muddy and he looks kind of dirty. Like he couldn't even fly, but he can. But he's all covered in like greasy feathers and shit. And his name is Filthy Owl.
Filthy Owl. Okay.
Filthy motherfucking owl.
Oh no.
You're so creative.
Okay. So one thing I should point out is you're gonna have to swap. Oh no, because that's a ritual. You can do it without preparing it. Never mind. All right. All right, great. You've got your little owl. Is he just perched on your shoulder? He just kind of hangs out.
He just hangs out there.
All right. Maybe he's pulling off your hat. He's trying to climb inside. He's lifting it on top of himself. So the hat is just sitting on your shoulder.
Filthy motherfucker. You can play with my hat if you want.
All right. Well, let's get into the recap. Hang on. All right. I have a list of bullet points here. Last time on the Tomb of Annihilation, we started the session and Ren went to meet with Jessamine. Jessamine tried to give her some coffee, but Ren wasn't having it. It seems like Jessamine was trying to slip her some truth serum, which makes sense, just trying to make sure the information that Ren is giving her is accurate. Down in the courtyard, you see that, I guess, Jessamine has this daughter, or has a daughter who's being trained to attack these different dummies, I guess. She's just being trained with a dagger and swords and whatnot. What else happened there? Frickin' Ren told her about everything that they had found, that you had kind of tracked down the smuggling ring. You had grabbed Sanuya, were bringing her back, but she died on the way. The smuggling ring is a little bit bigger than you had hoped, but Jessamine was hoping maybe you could get the body back. She sent you on a mission to recover Sanuya's body from the sewers, bring it back. I believe Thorak was there with you. You brought the body back. She cast Resurrection on Sanuya, bringing her back to life, and promised her that if she told her everything, she would let Sanuya live. Sanuya opens up. She explains that months back that her smuggling ring was hired by the twins to obtain 4 artifacts. They were to be watched over by 4 trustworthy smugglers, but 2 of them were misplaced. And one was accidentally delivered to the Colosseum. The other lost in a zombie attack in Malor's throat. And then the other one in the hands of another smuggler named Viplo. he went missing. She started to admit this to her bosses, Stargrit and Kenton, but they seemed scared instead of angry, which made Sunuya even more worried, because if they were scared, who exactly was she working for? Strangely, nothing ever came of it. Jessamine agreed to let her go, let her walk out of the house, and then what was the last thing? She was talking with Ren about finding.
She offered 500 gold to take down the smuggling ring.
Right.
That was like the overall thing.
Right, and just to let her know what you found. Because you had told her about the cups or some sort of way to contact them. Meanwhile, at the bathhouse, Bran stepped into a sauna. He's relaxing in the heat, even though I guess Port Nyanzaru is already plenty hot, but he hangs out in the sauna. There are two men who were having some sort of a private conversation, but as soon as he steps in, it goes quiet. He's able to relax. They do not finish their conversation. Newt gets a massage, his first massage. He washes off a lot of the mud that was coating him. I don't know if you probably stink similarly, but you're a little bit more clean. Throck overheard a conversation.
Doesn't smell right now.
You don't think so? You think you got it all off?
He got it all off. Yeah. He'll smell again. He'll smell again soon enough, but he doesn't smell right now.
Okay. All right. Throck overhears a confrontation between the mother of prosperity, Seben Seni, and one of the merchant princes, Akin Afa. Akin is harsh towards Seben Seni, commenting on her young boyfriend. Seben Seni, though, stays calm, reminding Akin to stay respectful since a new merchant prince may be appointed any day now. Ren hangs out in the coldest of the pools in silence as an albino dwarf meditates nearby. Before long, an explosion outside draws everyone except for Bran. And Newt, who's still currently getting a massage. Throck is the first on the scene, trying to be helpful, healing and stabilizing anyone who is hurt. It turned out that a bomb had been delivered to one of the dinosaur racers. That racer had brought it with them to a lunch with the other racers, and when it went off, it practically took out the entire team, except for Quilgok, a turtle dinosaur racer. It was the only one not hurt. Shuni rushes out, sniffs the air, relying on her keen sense of smell to pinpoint anything out of the ordinary, and she picked up on the scent of black powder. This wasn't magic. This was an old school explosive device. Throck stood, staring out into the crowds, looking for a culprit, and noticed a suspicious man positioned around the corner of the bathhouse, seemingly keeping watch. Ren started sneaking up stealthily, trying to get closer to the man without spooking him, but then when Shuni joined, she ran right up to the man, helping to distract him from Ren and Throck, and putting the man into a bizarre, charmed state where she aggressively flirted with him, demanding the man cry for her. It was difficult for the man to be talked out of his duties as lookout, but Shuni's big personality flooded his senses with lust, desire, and a good helping of confusion. While the two were interacting, a well-dressed woman with a large, poofy afro approached the side entrance, and the man tried to inform her that the VIP baths were closed for renovation. But Shuni was feeling chaotic and spoke over the man, informing the woman she could go ahead on in. Shuni was curious what would happen if whatever was going on inside was allowed to be interrupted. She pulled her social captive around the corner and began, "Well, you weren't kissing him? What was this? I know we said making out, but then you'd said it wasn't really making out."
No, she was like rubbing her nose against, or like her trunk against him, and calling him her as little piggy.
Oh, okay. Just give him a good sniff down. Bran and Newt had both eventually exited the bathhouse and found the others, or at least found the trouble outside, the explosion and whatnot. Kalahu, the local bookie, was there. He was heartlessly complaining that if the dino racers were hurt, who the hell would race in the races tonight? There was money on the line. Now, Newt had been saying to the group that he would be a dino racer one day, and this seemed to be the perfect chance to make that happen. He spoke up, agreeing to take on the challenge. Kalahu was looking to fill 5 slots, and Newt promised he'd run it past the group next time he saw them. At this point, things were getting complicated at the bathhouse. Shouting can be heard from within, and everyone rushes in towards the voices. Inside, you guys found Akin Afa standing nude and buff as hell in the center of a side room, surrounded by thugs with weapons drawn. The thugs are shouting at her, trying to convince her to grant them the silvered weapons that they had asked for, but she's not intimidated in the slightest. She just stands there, amused at the attempt. As the shouting rises, the second woman who just arrived enters, and it becomes apparent that this is Quaoth, the merchant prince whose house the group had been tasked with breaking into, yet to do that still. She seemed speechless at the moment, but went to call for her two consorts for help. But Shuni would step in and take charge of the situation. She would use her words to convince the thugs to stand down and go about this the right way. This was ridiculous. But the thugs complained that they tried to do that. They worked for the Zentarum, and Akin had denied them service. And now every other source of imports had dried up. The smugglers they had been working with were raising prices and wouldn't renegotiate. And almost all the pirates were rumored to be working with the Flaming Fist. What else were they to do? They needed silver weapons to take back their outpost from the Longtooth Pride, a group of were-tigers. They couldn't fight them at all without the right weapons. Although she didn't solve any of the thugs' issues, Shuni did calm the men and convince them to leave. She turned to the man she'd been interacting with and said, "You're a beautiful pink-skinned little piggy, and you cried for me," before she let him go. Afterwards, both Quaoth and Akin Afa thanked the group for their courage, Akin going so far as to offer them slight discounts on magical weaponry if they ever needed it. Leaving the bathhouse, the group would eventually make their way to the top of Merchant Hill next to Golden Throne to prepare for the dinosaur races. Each party member picked out a dinosaur and named them. Throck was racing Trey, Shuni was riding Skittle, Ren was on Not So Clever Girl, Filthy Newt was riding Filthy Motherfucker, and Branivar was riding Mungo. The only other rider who wasn't hurt in the original explosion was an older turtle named Quilgok, who seemed full of himself. But when the race kicked off, Quilgok was quickly surprised. The others may be noobs, but they were mopping the floor with him, leaving him in the dust, and the turtle became very competitive. But this pushed Shuni to do better. She was determined to show this turtle man up, and she did. But Filthy Newt and Filthy Motherfucker had come in first and won the grand prize. 60 gold and some sort of art piece, a gem coiled in stone. Shuni had pushed hard enough that she finally pulled ahead of Quilgok and Deadly Treasure in the last few rounds, beating the turtle. The turtle wasn't happy to be beaten by a group of newcomers, and he stormed away after the race. That night, the group took their rewards and headed back to the Thundering Lizard. They were exhausted. This may have been one of the most eventful days of their lives, and it was time to rest. You all have rested up. You're hanging out in the room. You wake up, and I guess fucking Branbot is there, and Newt's owl is also in the room. Oddly enough, well, that's what I called it. What is he called?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, it doesn't have to be named now. You can come up with a name later.
Life Slayer. No.
Life Slayer. Okay.
I just beat the boops around. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know what his name is. I'll think about it.
All right. I mean, it's fine. I don't think you're going to have to talk to it or yell at it or get its attention or anything, so you should be fine. All right. Well, let's unpause. You guys are good to set about the day, although one of you notices a coin sitting right underneath the door.
Uh-oh.
Who's going to notice it?
The Rock has the highest passive perception.
The Rock walks over there and picks up the coin and starts to look at it.
Okay, yeah, it's a very strange coin indeed. It's not a gold coin. It seems to be made out of iron, but it's got the head of a triceratops on it.
That's because we won.
Hey guys, look at this. This can't be a mistake with it just being under our door. It's got looks like a Triceratops head, and it's got maybe some strange writing on it. And then I toss it to whoever's looking that way.
Sure. Anyone else interested in the coin?
I look at the coin.
Fuck a coin. There's suddenly an owl and a giant thing in the corner.
I made the owl.
Oh, okay. That's your friend?
I made it come here from nowhere. It was in my book. I learned how to do it.
Okay. And what about that other thing in the corner?
I don't know anything about that.
The robot hippo man says, "You may ignore me if you wish."
Yeah, I don't mind ignoring you, but who and what are you and why are you here? Does that belong to someone here?
Brandovar says, "Yeah, that's mine. I made him.
Oh.
Been working on him for a few days. Had him in my bag of holding. He's ready now.
Huh.
Barely any parts made of human flesh, so don't worry about it."
Okay. All right, so what's up with this coin?
Yeah, what's going on with the coin?
I don't know. You guys know
Is it
anything?
like my lucky one? That's not lucky at all. Maybe it's
see.
lucky, but it hasn't been lucky yet.
Oh, is your owl celestial, fey, or fiend? You have the choice.
Oh, it's gonna be either celestial or fiend. I should probably flip a coin for it because
Flip this one.
odds or evens. I'm gonna roll a d6. Odds it's
flip this coin.
Yeah, flip this one.
Yeah.
Triceratops
Flip this
head or
coin.
nothing?
Okay. Well, yeah, odds is fiend and even is celestial. Let's see what we get. It's celestial
Evens.
today.
Celestial today. All right, very good. All right, great. Someone was about to say something before I was asking about the familiar.
Oh, I just wanted to smell the coin.
You wanted to smell the coin. Okay. Yeah. Give me a perception. Obviously, an advantage. In my mind, you have one scent that you're kind of sniffing all over for. You're just almost just suspicious.
Yeah.
You're looking for that. But obviously, it could lead to anything. You start to smell it.
I want to specifically see if I detect somebody I've smelled before.
Sure.
That'd be investigate. No, perception. Perception.
Perception.
Right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, perception. I imagine investigation is like if you're doing stuff rather than just sitting there processing.
oh, advantage. Sorry, I gotta roll again. Well, the 10 stands.
No, I mean the scent of the coin doesn't stand out. You're not recognizing it's from someone you've met. I guess it just smells like hot dogs and pink-skinned hands.
Ew.
Yeah, gross.
Brandovar wants to show the coin to his butler.
Mhm.
And he's going to say, "All right, you, who probably needs a name at some point, take a look at this coin. And I'd like you to go downstairs. It's your first task. You're going to go downstairs, and you're going to ask, who's in charge, the bartender, I guess, the innkeeper.
Sure.
You're going to
Yeah.
ask the owner if they recognize this, and you're going to get us all breakfast, lunch. What are we at? Breakfast, lunch, dinner? I don't even know.
Right, it's 5 a.m., so breakfast.
Okay, you're going to get us all breakfast. This is your first job. Let's see if you can do it.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Oh, he
Okay.
didn't take my order. I guess I'll eat whatever he brings.
Yeah, well, I guess he goes to step out the door, and as soon as the door opens, there's a woman there about to knock, and her hand just goes woof through the doorway. She's surprised. Oh. Is this...
Did you leave this coin here?
Coin? No. Oh.
Where's the coin?
Have you been naughty?
Sometimes.
Well, only those who have not been abiding by the rules get a Yedepka coin. What have you done?
Where?
I thought you were good. You are not the winners of the dinosaur race. Or you are,
We are.
aren't you not?
What are you talking about?
Well, he is.
Young boy. Well, do you mind? May I come in? We may have some business to discuss.
Are you going to give me a massage?
What? No.
I like them. Okay.
Why would I do... No, I'm here to offer you monies. I assume you like monies.
Sure, I could use it to buy a massage.
Oh.
Can't argue
I'm
that
going to
one.
buy my own dinosaur.
Oh, so you're going to continue racing? Is that right?
Maybe. But I want a dinosaur.
Well, I mean, I guess the money that I could pay could help you buy one. I'm sure it could help. See, the thing is you are not supposed to win the race. I had...
That's rigged.
I don't know. Look, I can't tell you too much, but I'm happy to take this object you have won off of your hands, convert it completely to gold. I mean, what can you do with a small statue, right? We have been working very hard to obtain this, and I'm willing to pay you 40 gold for it.
Who wants to tell her?
For the coin or for the trophy?
Oh no, forget the coin. You guys have earned that with whatever bad... whatever you've done to upset whoever issued you that, but...
Oh, my companion earned the trophy fair and square as well.
Well, I do understand if you consider...
Winning a race?
I mean,
fair,
if you
square,
consider the official racers having been taken out of the race, I don't know if it's completely... It might be a fair circle, fair octagon. May not be totally square, though. Look,
Tell your betters this statue is not for sale.
Wow, what is...
What's it to you?
Well, it seems like... I do not understand. You have just won this. Is it not just a trophy of some sort?
If it were, you wouldn't be here at 5 a.m. offering to buy it.
Well, it might be important to me, but I don't believe you. It does not...
No, it's okay, Rain. I'll sell it for 4,000 gold.
She rolls her eyes.
Ren smirks. She loves his sense of humor. She tries hard to hide the smirk, but she can't.
It's probably enough to buy my own dinosaur.
You got 4,000 gold on you?
No.
We could trade it for 6 dinosaurs. That way we each have one to ride.
Oh, you're getting one for the robot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a little one for the owl to sit on.
I guess she just goddamn. She just crosses her arms. She's backed into this corner now, kind of.
I mean, you're not backed in a corner. You're free to leave.
Okay. So there's really look.
If you decide tomorrow, I'll take 5,000 for it.
Price goes up every day. You heard him. That's the champion there of the race. Speaking. His name is Filthy Newt.
I'm Filthy Newt. Hi.
She's
I
just
feel like I've seen a
silent.
negotiating tactic somewhere.
She's trying to process this. She's getting deeper and deeper. You've set the price at $4,000 and $5,000 gold. Fuck. I guess she's gonna just try to. Okay, I apologize. It is yours. I guess it is yours. I
If you come and
apologize
try
for-
to steal it, we'll kill you.
We humbly thank you for your offer. You may leave now.
Sure. Well, look, if
If
you
you
ever
send anyone to come and steal it, I'll kill them too.
Okay.
He's a boy. He's a boy. Don't mind him. You're free to go.
Well, the name is Norisa. In case you change your mind. The offer still
Okay.
stands. I'll raise it
Who-
to
who
60
wants-
gold, but definitely not 4,000 to 5,000.
Who wants this and why? I mean, you're telling us somebody, but you're not telling us who.
Why is that important?
What if I'm giving you an object of great power that you are going to use to destroy the world? I want to know what this is and who's it going to.
Destroy the world? What? Do you really think that you would obtain such an object as a prize in a race?
Buddy, I wasn't expecting anybody to come to our room and ask for it and offer 40 gold. 40 gold for a trophy won by a little boy in a dinosaur racing seems extravagant to begin with. I have no idea what this is.
Especially when you indicate that the race was rigged, meaning
Yeah.
I think that is a lot more valuable than 40 gold. And he's asking you who's interested in it. I think it's a simple question.
Okay, hang on. Let's take a step back here. I did not mean to imply the race was rigged. I've aligned with very skilled riders. It would be through skill that he would win. I was not trying to.
That boy has never raced
Yeah.
before in his life. I
The
don't
race
think
was
there
built
is
themselves
skill.
up.
Well, look, there's no doubt that you won because all of the racers were taken out. I'm not sure we are comparing apples to apples. Okay. Well, okay, hang on. Who is pushing her to reveal more information? Give me a persuasion. I think it's Bran who's pushing that, or it might be Ren.
I mean, we both
Dude.
are, but I can assist him or.
Okay, yeah.
I got a
Bran,
persuasion
roll with
of plus
advantage.
1. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, do advantage then.
What?
Oh, okay, 1 and 16.
That's
pretty good.
Let's go.
Look, I am not the bad guy here.
No one said you are. You're being awfully defensive. We just want to know who's making us this offer.
Well,
Why are
you
you
are.
being?
Well, that's what
Why
every
is he raising
bad
the
guy
price
would
like
say.
that? You're trying to prevent me from obtaining it just as much as I am trying to get it. It seems like you do not trust me right off the bat.
Well, we don't. You show up here 5 in the morning, indicating that we shouldn't have won, trying to buy a trophy that we know nothing about. Maybe we want to
So he's
learn
a
more
kid.
about it before we make a decision. So your offer's been declined, and yet here you still are.
No, I made a counter offer.
Yeah, well, he did make a counteroffer, and you refused, so you declined.
Oh, yes.
So, is there any other business that we have? It's 5 in the morning. We're tired. We had a long day yesterday, and we're hungry.
I guess not. I am sorry
All
for
right.
bothering you.
Is it
Enjoy
really
your day.
5 a.m., you guys?
It really is.
If you want to tell us,
Oh my
if
god.
you want to tell us who wanted this, you can.
Look,
Maybe it'll lower my
Me.
price if it's a good person to get it. If it's a shite person, the price will go up though.
Good point.
those who I'm working with prefer to be unnamed. I am on point on this mission for now. And it would dishonor them to reveal my affiliation. If we cannot come to an agreement now, then so be it. I will not push. I do not mean to make enemies with you. The name is Norisa. I guess let me know if you change your mind.
Okay. I'm sorry I said I'd kill you. Just don't come try to steal it.
It is okay. I am
Or
a
I'll kill you.
respectable person. Ahabdal has taught me to be better than that. Okay. Nice to meet you. Best of luck.
Thanks, friend.
She heads back out, heading back down the
Next
stairs.
time come like around 10.
Yeah, when everybody's feeling better, not grumpy.
So I grabbed my trophy and I hand it to Branivar and I said, Branivar, can you put this in your bag of holding?
Probably.
Oh, have I given you it yet? Shit. That is
Not
what
yet.
you have your infusion, right? You have 2 infusions. One's your gun, one's the bag.
Correct.
All right.
So, yeah, at some point. But it also doesn't matter because my butler's going to be carrying everything. So I might not need it.
Well, it matters. I mean, he has a limit on what he can carry.
Oh, yeah, I got to figure out what that is. Or you got to figure out what
It's
that is.
210 pounds. This is maximum.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
All right. Well, I gave you the bag of holding. Let me see here. Details. 500 pounds. Cool. All right.
Maybe this will be Ren's dinosaur.
What?
I printed a dinosaur.
Oh.
I hope to never ride one of those things again. That's all you, Newt.
I like the way it smells. Kind of like warm mud.
That's what all the kids are clamoring for. The smell of warm mud.
Kids love
It's
it.
better than cold mud.
So with
Okay.
a
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
so Tharok's been kind of quiet watching all this. The he's thinking of the coin, thinking about what he said, and I think he might be familiar with being marked for death or that kind of stuff for with assassins. So he's trying to understand now with what she said. Does that coin mean that a bounty's been put out on them?
I bet you I know who would know. Jessamine.
So you're trying to think of this.
Yeah.
You're like asking for a roll to think about it.
Well, yeah, this is in his head first. So.
Yeah. All right. I guess an insight makes sense. $16. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely adding up that someone who's been presented this coin has been deemed bad in some way. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely be worried that maybe a mark has been placed on you.
There's
Somebody
no way to tell
has it in for you.
why, right?
Not from the coin itself. I mean, you look at it, there's not a message or anything. I mean, other than thinking back to what you've done and deciding what's bad and what's not, there's no direct way to know what it was.
So guys, we might need to ask somebody about this coin. This could mean we've been marked for with the bounty.
I think Jessamine would be a good place to start. As she seems to know the underworkings of this place.
It isn't possible. It's just the people we quote unquote stole the victory from.
No, I don't think they would push a coin under and then show up right away. I don't think so.
Well,
I think it's
do we
something
know when the coin was dropped off?
No. It was there when you woke up.
So it's entirely possible.
Possible, I just somehow
was
doubt
the-
it.
Okay.
All right. Well, what do you
There's
guys?
multiple interested parties. Yeah, that's it.
If they wanted someone to win, and they only had one experienced racer in the whole race, the turtle's probably the guilty motherfucker.
That's probably a good point.
When are we
Hold on.
expecting the Harpers back with information on that piece they took? Shuni, do you know?
I don't think they said. I mean, it's all really casual. Like, I just figured they'd just like, you know, knock on my door, or like,
Gunk, 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 gunk.
it's 5:30 in the morning.
Leave me alone. Yeah, you're like, they'd let me know if they wanted to talk. Get the hell out of here.
Okay, bye.
See ya. Well, what were you saying to them?
I'm sure they're just gonna just let me know they're here at some point.
Dunk, 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 dunk. More knocking on the
Serious-
door.
Seriously. Ugh.
It's probably breakfast.
Oh,
Shooty's gonna get it. Throw open the door. Hello?
all right. You open the door.
That'll be good.
And it's just Brandbot with breakfast. But behind him is Julian and Randolph. Oh, Shuni, you're here. We've been looking for you.
Wow, that's so weird. We're just like talking about you guys.
That is.
These are the Harpers, right?
Yeah, these
Yeah.
are the Harbors guys.
I think I don't want to say anything, but I think I have psychic powers.
Really?
Well, I'm sure you do.
I do because I just talked about you and you appeared.
Interesting. Well, that might come in
I was-
helpful. I mean, I guess that maybe explains how you stumbled upon these.
I'm a pretty powerful psychic. This is well, you know, my Virgo is in my moon sign, so I think that's totally like what they were predicting when I was born. They said, "Hey, you're gonna be a famous psychic." I can totally feel it. Can you feel it?
Uh-huh. Can we come in?
Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
What?
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, you guys can come in. Sure, it's pretty crowded room, and we got a new robot. But you can come in.
Yeah, it is crammed in here. Yeah. All right, they come in. I don't necessarily have tokens for them. I'll make tokens if you want to beat them up or something. But
No, it's quite all right.
we've
I'm gonna say. So, what'd you find out with the snaky totem?
Well, maybe they know what the coin is.
the snaky totem, huh? You may have stumbled upon something bigger than you realize, Shuni.
Oh, it's totally bigger. We found other pieces to it. Look.
You-
And she's gonna pull the other pieces out.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like at least twice as big.
They're completely shocked at this, that you have two other pieces. Oh, dear Lord, this this is much worse than we thought, or maybe good. If you have it, then huh?
So I'm gonna lay the pieces out on the bed, and like kind of lay their piece down too. Remember the other stuff we found, and see if they kind of fit together.
Well, while she's doing that, Brandivar is just going to look out the door and just see if there's like a queue forming. Like, who's
Yeah,
knock
there's gonna
on
be
the
more
door.
people coming in the door. Yeah, people
Over
are
here,
lined
Looks
up.
like there's-
Really like art.
Throck's getting some breakfast. But
Wait, no, it's coming up. It's coming up.
from the life set layer.
The life slayer. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's brought it up. He's got a big tray of hang on, I can tell you things. Not that it's the biggest. God I could have told you 2 seconds ago. It would have been better. Brings you a bunch of banana bread, some porridge and nuts, and some quipper and chips. Some bacon and eggs as well.
I'm here listening, but I gotta play with my dog. Just kind of going crazy.
Oh,
I'm glad your robot knows I'm vegan.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, Shuni's laying out, I guess, all the different things you found, and I mean, you're seeing these two coiled parts of snake, one with a head, one with a tail, that do seem to fit together. One piece is like a half moon kind of shape that kind of fits in on the top, and there's just one little section, the other half of the moon, that seems to be missing. They do seem to fit together. Although I guess the Harpers are just like, well, don't stick them together.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Well, I mean, just don't. We're not sure what could. Well, maybe I should fill you in on what we're dealing with here.
Okay. I'm ready.
I'm ready. This
Bran
piece
says it will blow up the world.
won't blow up the world, but in the wrong hands, it could definitely help them take over. Look, this is one of 4 segments of an ancient Yuan Ti artifact called the Dreamer's Amulet. We believe it taps into primordial magic tied to an ancient serpent god named Dendar. We're talking pre-spell plague, uncapped magic here.
Well,
Some little bit of background required. Let's start at the very beginning of everything. The earliest of known history begins with the Blue Age, hundreds of thousands of eons in the past. Ao created all that exists. But from the elemental chaos, the primordials emerged, fighting the elder gods over these new worlds, and thus the Dawn War began. This went on for millennia until a primordial called Dendar, the Night Serpent, swallowed the sun out of the sky and plunged the whole world into darkness, causing the end of the Blue Era and initiating the start of the Shadow Epoch. The Dawn War was over, but both the primordials and the elder gods fought on in darkness, making no progress, locked in a stalemate for centuries. That was until Ubtao betrayed his fellow primordials, deceiving his sister Dendar, releasing the sun and trapping her behind 2 massive iron doors, thus ending the Shadow Epoch and commencing the Days of Thunder. In honor of Ubtao's actions, the Elder Gods granted the Primordial the entirety of Chult, letting him do as he pleased without their oversight. Hundreds of years later, the Chultan Peninsula would be mostly populated by Ubtao's children, the dinosaurs. But as a result, the Yuan Ti had almost entirely conquered the area unopposed. They were intent on freeing their Serpent Lord and desperately searched for the location of her prison. But that was one of the conditions in which the Elder Gods granted Chult to Ubtao. It was to make sure Dendar remained locked away, and in return, he could rule over Chult in any way he saw fit. Miraculously, Ubtao was able to persuade thousands of Kuatls to fly to Chult and join him in his fight. They started to push the Yuan Ti back. The Snake People had a secret weapon, the Dreamer's Amulet. It was allowing them to charm and entrance bystanders and other powerful warriors onto their side, further bolstering their forces. After a long war, eventually Ubtao and his army of Kuatls were able to intervene and smash the amulet to pieces. The Yuan Ti fled southeast into Samarak, and the god of dinosaurs made sure the 4 smashed parts were sent to the ends of the earth, never to be reunited. Separated, the pieces were 1/100th of the amulet's true power, and they only exhibited minor charming abilities. And even then, it only worked in the hands of a true follower, meaning no one could use it against them. To anyone else, the pieces induced nausea. We had always suspected they may try to reassemble the amulet, and that's what Soggy Wren was supposed to be looking out for, but it turns out you were the earliest bird, and by the Harper Code, you get the worm, so to speak, Shuni. We'll put you in contact with
Ew.
Soggy, and we can help
Worms?
support the investigation from port, but keep an eye out for any of the other pieces and report back immediately. I guess I had that plan before I realized you had 2 other ones. There's one other piece. I mean, any idea where it's at?
Well, check the manifest.
It was on the manifest.
It was
Um,
on the manifest. That's true.
what was the thing that we won or that Newt won for the
For the race?
was that? Yeah, because we have the serpent's tail. We've got a large egg, and then we've got the inventory ledger, and then Newt has something too, right?
Do I have something? I don't know.
Newt.
One, yeah.
Well, yeah, what you won in the race is what you have. I guess you have the half moon heirloom.
Is that tied to this somehow?
Yes, it's on the manifest.
Right.
That was accidentally delivered to the Colosseum. So we have that, the Oracle Eye heirloom, which was lost in transit through Mallow's throat. And then we have the Snakehead heirloom, Sinuya, and the Snake Tail heirloom, Vipla. I believe that's what you got from Viplo, right?
Yeah.
Right. The wizard under the ziggurat. Oh, so they've all been shipped in by the same person. Okay, well, shoot. Jeez, you've been here for how many days, and you've already
3 days.
surpassed Soggy Wren significantly. We may have lucked out. We thought you were. We thought this would be more of a vacation for you, but
Well, I am
being
pretty.
helpful.
I am pretty, but I'm also helpful.
So does that mean that our Wren is
Usually
dry
so.
if there's a soggy Wren?
Oh, you're also named Wren, yeah. I mean, I don't think that's mutually exclusive. I think every individual Wren can be as moist or dry as they want.
How did she get so soggy?
It's a he. I believe it's the sweat.
Ew.
Who's Withers?
What do you mean?
Well, the recipient of the Snakehead heirloom, the recipient of the Half Moon heirloom, and the recipient of the Oracle Eye heirloom was all supposed to be Withers. Actually, and the Snake Tail heirloom, yeah. So Withers was the recipient, was the supposed recipient of all 4 pieces, according to this manifest. Do you know who Withers is?
No.
Oh,
We've not seen that name.
well, if we don't have all the pieces, maybe one got through to Withers.
Interesting. Well, I mean, above all else, it seems they're being ordered in for something, and it's not mere coincidence that all 4 pieces are re-emerging. Clearly, someone's trying to reassemble them, and this cannot be allowed. Now, the higher-ups didn't want me to return this piece to you, and I agree it's not a good idea to keep the segment in Chult, but Soggy insisted he and his assistant be allowed a chance to investigate, and out of respect, it was going to be allowed. But I beg of you, please make sure these do not fall into the wrong hands. Guess they hand you back the original piece. Withers. Well, what's the next step? We've informed Soggy that you will be in contact, and you guys will work together on this. What are your next
Wait, we have all
steps?
4 pieces then? I'm confused. The Harpers had 1 piece?
No, the Harper Shuni gave them the one piece originally to investigate. They brought it back and are giving it back to her. So now you do technically have all 3 pieces here, but not the 4th one.
Gotcha. I mean, I
Can
think
we tell what the 4th one's going to look like? Like, I assume it's like the body or something.
I guess the 4th. Well, hang on. What's it labeled? Oracle Eye. Oh, did I label?
Oracle Eye Heirloom.
Oracle Eye Heirloom is what it says on the wrist, on the manifest. Yeah. I mean, I think I've kind of described it a few different ways, but I think that technically the last piece will fit onto the side of the half moon, I guess. So yeah, you can kind of discern what the shape would kind of be.
Okay.
Not that you've
I mean, I
seen
would
that
think
anywhere, but
I would
Right.
think the next step would be to locate Withers, because Withers was supposed to be the recipient of all 4. If we have 3 and we intercepted 3, then again maybe the 4th one got to Withers. Unless somebody has a better idea, I don't know.
I
I
think
like
we should
that.
go see what the turtle's all about.
well, wait a minute. I
Seems like a good
appreciate
idea.
that thought, but I'm not sure if that's true. They're looking down the manifest that you've got there. We've got in and out dates for everything. Lost in transit. I'm not sure if any of these made it to where they're supposed to be going.
Well, lost in transit through Malor's throat, so that means it got lost in Malor's throat.
I suppose so.
I mean, I feel like we can return there and search. Maybe there's something that we missed.
Actually. Well, you're much
Malor's
closer to the night than we are. What's that?
Malor's throat is where the Temple of Timura was, right?
Right. Correct. Yeah, the big valley.
Oh, the whole valley's Malor's throat.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's where the Temple of Tamura was, but like it's outside the city gates. It's a whole like trench / valley / slum kind of. But yeah, it's where you're thinking.
Yeah, we can. If it was lost there, then we can look there.
Well, I mean, you know better than we do. You've got your finger to the pulse.
Where do we start? That whole area is a pretty big area.
That is fair.
Anyone have any location magic or anything?
I could help. Eldaf could help me find it if I was more familiar with it. If we had a drawing or something like that.
Maybe Shuni's nose can pick it up if she takes in the scent of the other 3 pieces. I'm sure they probably have a similar scent.
Maybe.
I mean, I can certainly try.
I think we should beat up the turtle and make it tell us stuff.
Well, look, Soggy has been on this for a while now, and he's not come nearly as close as you have. I believe that I'll leave this investigation under your discretion. Whatever you think is best. I guess let Amelka down at the bar know if you find anything else, and he'll contact us, and he can pass the information on. They slip you a note with the location to meet Soggy Ren at. I guess he's located up in Old City. Check in with Soggy Ren at some point. Compare notes. And let us know what you find.
Hey, take a
Okay.
look at this coin that somebody shoved under our door.
Oh, good one. Yeah. They know what's going on with the coin.
What did you guys do?
Newt won a race. We rode dinosaurs.
We also killed some zombies.
Yeah, save the kid.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess we might have killed some pirates.
We shut down a smuggling ring.
Yeah, we did that too.
Yeah, they were smuggling children.
It's been a busy couple of weeks.
Is
The plant.
bad relative?
It's been a busy couple of days.
What were you saying, Bran?
I was just saying, is bad relative? Could somebody be mad at us? Say we did a bad thing by like freeing a bunch of children from slavery?
Yeah, I mean, you could argue that. I mean, but Julian and Randolph are sitting there like, no, none of that makes any sense.
Oh, you know
Those-
what? We freed that guy who's supposed to get eaten by raptors or whatever.
Maybe that's it.
We didn't really free him. He freed himself. We just covered for him while he ran away.
We assisted in his freeing.
Not so much.
Well, you've clearly upset someone. There's not much law to be had in Schultz, but I mean, the way that they wrangled control from Amn was through the help of the secret society, the Yatepka Society, also known as the Triceratops Society. Those who offend, those who go against social standards, who do crime, whatnot, are subtly suggested to change their ways with the delivery of a Yatepka token. So you must have done something that someone has deemed bad or unacceptable. Of course.
Just because we like dinosaurs really well.
We saved a bunch of children from zombies.
Well, I mean, if what you're saying is that you've only been doing good things this whole time, then maybe someone's fucking with you. It's not unheard of for someone to deliver an already delivered token just to intimidate.
You know?
It's really annoying here, you guys.
I
Is this
know.
coin supposed to be a
Lot of
warning or a
shit going
threat?
on, huh?
A warning. What's annoying here? Just the
It's like
threat of other
everybody's
people.
Everybody's
Just
warning us about all these things that we're supposed to like did, and all we did was just like mind our own
Yeah.
business.
Yeah. Oh no!
Dumb.
Stop helping the innocent and all that. Place is backwards.
Well, I mean, so maybe someone has the wrong idea. I can't say that I delivered that.
Maybe we need to start smuggling.
There you go. Now you're thinking.
Instead of stopping the smugglers. We need to do the smuggling ourselves.
We should be smuggling children.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna leave you guys to it and
Yeah,
pretend I
that's
didn't
smart.
hear that.
Yeah, smart.
Okay,
Brandon
so
probably things.
yeah. One thing to just jump back to: should I split the 60 gold you guys won from the race, or give it to Newt?
I'll share it with everyone.
Oh,
Alright,
that's
then.
very nice of you.
All right, here it comes then. Blah, 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 12 for everyone. All right, great. The line of people outside your bedroom door is diminished. You're free to do whatever you so choose. What are you guys doing for the day?
What do we have to do? Don't we have to do don't we have some shite to do?
I'd like to get back to the divination temple. At least it shouldn't take long, just to check in.
Sure.
Oh, you have your 50 gold now.
Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody just kind of following behind the rock as he drops by?
I
Very
will.
well.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah, you guys head up to the Temple of Savras, see the giant eyeball on the domed roof.
Sure, I'll come along too.
You head in. There's a number of acolytes just kind of lighting candles, dusting the place. One comes up. Hello, welcome to the Temple of Savris. What can we do for you?
You've got a stupid voice.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind.
So, I'd like to talk to somebody about trying to find my brother.
Oh, divination. Okay, sure. Let's meet with Grandfather Zatembe. They walk
Okay.
into a back room. I guess it's like a study of some sort. There's a desk. There's a big bookshelf in the back. A couple of tables. Number of candles lit. Old man Grandfather Zatembe is sitting there at his desk. Stands up to shake your hand. Ah, Thrak. Is this right? We've met.
Yes, very briefly. I didn't want to take up too much of your time before when I didn't have the money, but I've made a little money and wanted to come back and ask about my brother.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, you're trying to find your brother. What has happened to him?
We've just been separated for a while, the years, but I've heard some rumors about him, and I wanted to see if I could find his location.
Strange siblings. That is sad. Okay. Well, let's give it a try. Let's see if we can track down your brother. Yes,
His name's Corvin.
Corvin. And he is of your same race, I assume.
That's right.
Any defining features? Drastic scars, tattoos.
His right horn was cleaved off about halfway up, so probably pretty striking as a Minotaur. Last time I knew, he had a gold cap on it.
Oh. Yeah, it's definitely. No, it's okay. Well, I believe in Neat. I told you. Look, we don't charge until the end. It could be up to 50, 60 gold, depending on how difficult it is. But if the Jobi Senga does not fail me now, it shouldn't be too tough. Let's
Don't worry. Yeah, I've got the money. I didn't want to ask till we actually had the money.
Well, okay then. Let us get it done. He slaps his hands together. He starts performing a ritual. He closes his eyes. He's thinking to himself. Grandfather Zatembe closes his eyes and begins to focus on the details provided to him, tapping himself into the ebb and flow of Chultan energy, feeling the pulse of the peninsula. His eyelids begin to flutter as the images flood in. He's not speaking, he's stuttering. He begins to tremble. Something is not right, he says. Blood starts to trickle down from his left nostril as he begins to convulse. I'm just checking
Is he
in.
supposed to do
Reactions.
that?
Yep. Medical. Anybody good with medicine? Not me. Anyone else? Medicine.
Thrak says, "Hey, something's happening over here." But I look at him to see if he's in any mortal danger.
Okay, give me a medicine check just to discern where he's at. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Well, it's up to you. It doesn't seem like it'll kill him. It seems like he's hurt, but it also seems like he's mid-process.
So I'm not gonna touch him, but I'm gonna see. What do you see? What do you see?
Okay, so you don't interrupt your, what do you see? What do you see? I see your brother on a boat. He's carrying an enormous glass tube from a ship. There are other men around. There's a masked figure. Golden mask. There are severed hands all over the floor. Blood. More blood starts dripping out of his nose, out of his ears now. Secondary thoughts from anybody?
That's probably why he charges so much money.
To heal himself after. Eventually, he.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
if
go
we
ahead.
don't need
I
it.
actually say that. Newt actually says that.
What did you say?
That's probably why he charges so much money.
Okay, well he's not going to respond to that. He's in the zone right now.
So are there any other people around that work with him or?
Not in the room right now. No.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make an insight check to see if things are going wrong, or if this is just part of the hustle.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Let's do it. Insight check. Oh.
Fuck.
What the?
Oh, I believe it.
No,
I believe it.
I think. Well, shit. Like this is one of those things where, like, to tell you the opposite of what it is almost confirms what it is. But
Right.
I mean, as long as you're not going to meta, I imagine that you think that he's hustling.
Okay. I'm not gonna waste a healing spell on this guy. Stupid.
Okay, he's just this is all a trick.
So obvious. Oh my god, it's like fake. This is ketchup. It's fake blood. Ugh.
He coughs a bunch of blood out. It just covers Shuni's face.
Hey, this is weird ketchup.
This is weird.
So
Looks like blood to me.
Thorok's looking back at him and seeing if he's any worse.
He's bloody. He's bloodier.
Hey, mister, are you going to die?
I mean, yeah, I guess he's grabbing his head right now. He's not responding to Newt yelling at him.
So Thorok's gonna reach back out and shake his shoulder a little bit. Hey, you okay?
He snaps out of it. His eyes roll back up. He looks at you. Forgive me. The Daijobi Senga seems to be flowing against me. The currents I once effortlessly swam have become as viscous as tar pits. I worry something has happened to the heart of the wild. I did see your brother, though. Was not able to pinpoint his exact location, but I saw him. He was carrying a glass tube from a ship out of some sort of cove off the western coast of Chult. Is your brother a pirate?
Yeah, he probably still is.
Oh no. He's rubbing his head. He's dealing with the headache that he's got after this. He seems surprised at this. This is not a situation he's used to, I guess. I don't know if that was sufficient.
So, did you see anything about the ship?
I saw a man, a bald head, scars on his face. One of his eyes was replaced with a green gem.
That sounds cool.
Pretty distinct.
Easy to find him.
It was.
How did my brother look? Did he look okay?
He was not hurt. He was not captive. He was helping. He seemed healthy.
Oh, good.
I did see the ship, but nothing discernible on it. There was another ship in the background. I apologize. This is not how it normally goes. There's something has corrupted the Daijobi Singa. I have to. What if we agree on 20 gold for this? This was not my normal work.
Still good. I'll give you a 30.
I appreciate that.
I do appreciate. I do appreciate the information. I'd like to know he's still alive and well.
You think he's in danger?
You know, I've got word he's mixed up into something bad. I just wanted to make sure it's he wasn't on the wrong end of it.
Forgive me. My head is hurt. I worry about the future of divination, Chult. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I think, you look pretty bad off. You might want to go get some help.
I'm just going to sleep it off. I wish you the best of luck with your brother, though.
Thanks.
And he reaches out to shake your hand.
I'll shake it back. Give him
And
30 gold.
Okay. And then, he takes the 30 gold, he sets it on his desk, he walks you to the front of his office, shutting the door behind him.
And then on the on the way out,
Mhm.
Thuraka will look to see if he sees one of the attendants and just kind of mention what happened to the guy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess the attendant you tell immediately rushes back to his office, knocks, but opens the door right after, rushes in. They call someone else in to help out. A number of acolytes rush in to help them as you guys are leaving the temple.
So, guys, that was my first divination. Is that how it normally goes?
He was totally
Never
scamming
done that
you.
before.
I've never. done a
What did
divination.
Shooty say? He was flirting with you?
Oh, totally scamming you.
Oh, scamming you. Okay, that makes sense.
Huh?
Well, the thing is I didn't tell him my brother was a pirate. So that makes me think he's got something.
He seemed pretty legit.
Yeah, but
Ketchup
your
and
minutes
blood taste
aren't your
totally different.
people all pirates?
What? Aren't who?
Aren't all Minotaurs pirates?
Whoa.
Minotaurs very rarely go to sea. The hooves.
They don't float.
Yeah.
Oh. It's different on my world. Alright.
Okay.
Big Minotaur pirate organizations.
That's all they do.
Wow.
Well, either Brand's world is totally racist, or there's a Minotaur. Minotaurs that are only pirates.
It's entirely possible they were forced into that life.
Yeah, by your people.
Our own behavior.
Yeah.
May not be entirely their fault.
All right. I guess let's just get off of this map. Let's just open the visitors map, I guess. All right, so you guys head out of the Temple of Savras. Not necessarily with exactly what you were looking for. You don't know the exact position, although you had learned a potential location to look from. Who did you learn it from the other day? From the Zentarum people? Because you were talking about the Jahaka Bay last session. Someone
was.
marked on your map where Jahaka Bay was. So you're definitely getting closer. And from what Grandfather Zatembe said, that's definitely along the western coast of Chult, from what he's saying. A little bit closer.
Yeah, Jahaka Bay is up on a Thurok's priority list.
Mm-hmm. Heading out, you pass by a statue of it's like a younger kid in loose robes sitting on a stool with a pair of swords in his hand. Just a statue you see. All right, what are you guys doing?
Don't we need to go get something from a merchant prince?
I'm down to go check out Jahaka Bay if that's what you guys want to. That's a priority here.
We got Jahakabe. We've got the throat to look for that piece.
Well, Jahaka Bay is hexes away.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can
Yeah.
leave town now to do that. It's just a leave town thing.
We could look for the fourth piece, the fourth heirloom.
It's
I just
true.
don't know where to start. I know Maller's throat, but that seemed like a pretty big area, so I wouldn't know.
You've got that, and yeah, you're right. That's a big area. So, where would you even start? That's a big undertaking. An option now. You've got Bran, and I guess the whole group had agreed to go steal back the prayer beads of Ra's knee from assuming Quaoth's house. That's up in the air.
Now we've met Quaoth, we can go and knock on the door and kind of get in without breaking in. Maybe.
Maybe that's the way you want to do it. Heck yeah.
Or I could cast disguise self on myself and make myself look like that that other merchant prince what was threatening Quaoth.
This old woman. Where are you guys right now? Outside Temple of Severus, I guess? Just on the streets?
We're by the statue with the boy with the two swords.
Yeah, that's okay. Thanks for reminding me. That is exactly right. You're right by the statue with the two swords. This older woman approaches you guys. Are you that adventuring party? You're them adventures, aren't you? That group?
That's us. Yes.
Oh, I was looking for you at
We
the
are a
Thundering
group of
Lizard.
adventurers.
What did you say? A big-nosed man? Or not as big as her? I mean, I'm sorry. The one with the gun.
Yeah. I was just saying that we are a group of adventurers, but we are not necessarily the party you're looking for.
Oh, we
There are
certainly are.
Other groups.
Well, the boy says you are.
It's got to be us.
Well, there
We're the
can't be
best one.
There can't be a
Oh,
ton
we're
of
the best ones?
adventurers hanging out. I mean, I guess there are. But staying at the Thundering Lizard, are ya?
Yup, it's going to be
That's
us.
true.
We're the best one, Bran.
Okay, we're the best ones then.
It's not about the best
Definitely
ones.
us.
You're the ones, right? I mean, a fellow of mine says that they figured out some sort of message, and they wanted me to fetch you and bring you. They've got important information to tell you.
At the Thundering Lizard.
No, they're out in Maller's throat.
Is that where the zombies are?
Well, they do shamble through the valley sometimes, but no. My contact is up on the hillside. That shouldn't be a worry.
So what do you think? Should we go with the old lady to certain danger?
Certain why, guys, I'm just fetching the adventurers. There's important information on the line. I'm just the messenger. I'm not trying to hurt you.
Oh, Mima always says shoot the messenger.
She starts to back up. Okay, guys. Maybe we're off on the wrong foot here. Maybe
No,
I've got
it's
the
just
wrong
what Mima
group.
says.
I guess
She always did the shooting. I didn't shoot any messengers.
she wouldn't be worried if no one had a gun here, but there's definitely a gun, and you said shoot the messenger. Okay, well, look, if you're not the adventurers I'm looking for, then
You meant,
Yeah, I think
no,
we can follow.
my friend here meant shoot as in like give you a shoot of bamboo. CHUT.
shoot the messenger. Like they
That's not
taking
what
shots.
Mima meant.
No, like to give them a shoot. You know, some bamboo. You want some
Yeah.
bamboo?
Mima
You
would
look
shoot him in the
hungry.
throat with a crossbow.
Oh, well, I tried.
I haven't got the crossbow.
Am I safe with y'all? I don't know.
I'm not going to kill you.
I mean, is anywhere safe in this town?
You don't
Got
seem like a
zombies
shy
running
person.
around.
I guess that's fair. All right, well, follow me. I'll bring you to where we're going.
This is what happens when you let Newt talk and no one talks over him.
He tried to cover for you, bud.
All right, so yeah, you follow this old woman who's just kind of hobbling down the streets. Very slowly, she leads you out to Malor's Throat. Through the gates, they've cleared the area of zombies, but you can see the windows and the doors of the Temple of Timora had been smashed in. The children were doomed had you not saved their lives. It's been cleared ever since, but they're trying to fix up the Temple of Timora at the moment. You follow her. She's having trouble hobbling up the stairs to the side of the cliff, up above. It's 100 feet above ground level where you had walked before. And you take a turn. She's walking you across one of these long-ass rope bridges. It's kind of swaying side to side as you walk on it. Fucking a lot of you guys are larger size, so with the rock, Shuni and Branivar, it starts to dip down and stretch underneath your feet. You hear the wood groaning. Not too much farther, just this way. Anything
This is a
that
lot
you
of
guys are
fun.
doing? Don't fall. Watch out. Okay.
So,
I do an insight
how
check.
much
I want to
do
see if
the
she's
robot weigh?
like lying or trying to set us up.
All right, insight from you. I think Tharak was about to say something.
I'm looking around to make sure we're there's nobody watching us from the hills or we're walking into an ambush.
All
I'm
right,
going to
give me a
send my-
perception.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna smell this bitch.
Okay, give me your perception.
This little old lady bitch.
That's right.
All
Is
right.
there a robot with this?
Yeah, your
Make sure
robot's
it's
technically
all-
with yeah.
Cool.
I'm going
Uh,
to send my owl up into the sky.
Okay.
And I'm going to look through its eyes to see if there's anyone up ahead in the hills.
Okay. I think you can definitely do that. I think that'll take a little bit more time to get back. Actually, how do you learn that from your familiar?
I got a book.
On how to talk to your familiar?
I read about familiars. That's how I know how to summon it, right?
No, I know that. I just mean, if it sees something in the sky, how does it tell you that?
I thought I could look through its eyes, can I?
100 feet.
Oh, is that true
And
for
also,
right now, or is that later? I think maybe I'm wrong.
It's true.
It's 1,000
It's true
feet
for
later,
right
but it's
now.
100 right now.
I'm pretty sure it's always 100, unless you have like something special.
If you have not voice of the chain master, but it's like one of the warlock things where
I th-
you communicate with it. It just has to be on the same plane as existence as you.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's something else I'm thinking of, but yeah, it sounds like the 100 feet's still good for you. All right, cool. So you're blind then, Newt.
Right. So I'm going to have to put my hand on the person in front of me while I'm walking
Okay.
across this saggy bridge.
All right. Ren, what were you looking out for?
I did an insight check, but I rolled like a 5.
Okay, so I don't have to tell you shit. You're just looking out. You're just suspicious. Who is this lady? I don't know.
Can't get a read off her.
Yeah, you're not picking up anything specific. The rock, you're looking around the area. You're watching the edges of the cliff. You guys are like, I mean, you're on the bridge now, but I guess you get a whole 360 of all the sides. You don't see anyone at first, but you see movement behind things, which starts to make you suspicious, and that movement is heading towards the front of the bridge. Shuni, you whip your nose out towards this lady, get a big sniff, and immediately you recognize the scent. You memorized this scent a day ago when you were sniffing skeletons. That is snake stench right there.
Okay.
That is potentially Yuan Ti presence on this woman. Not necessarily that she is it, but it's been rubbed off on her in some way. Any immediate reactions?
Shooty's gonna start just playing her lute, just picking the lute, and as they're walking, she's gonna be singing a song, and the song is like, "Remember that time when the old lady actually was a snake?" Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Can't trust old people anymore, can you, kids?
So how far away are we to the other side of the bridge?
I mean, let me think about it here. You guys done some stuff.
I'm actually planning something.
Well, what's
actually,
I imagined you were in the middle of the bridge, but if from what you've done, you're discovering things potentially early, I'm happy for you to be closer to the front or the end, if that's what you choose.
Do I have a minute crossing the bridge?
Not at the pace you're at, but you can distract and slow things down potentially. Like if you keep walking at the same pace you're walking, you'll get there in like 30 seconds. But if that...
Before shit goes down, can we take a break?
Oh yeah, dang. You spent more time than I thought. All right. Well, what's before we take a break? What's Shuni trying to do? What's this next thought? Or was the Rock trying to do something?
The Rock's determining whether to dash toward the other side.
Shuni was going to try to do a enthralling performance where she can spend a minute playing music and then try to charm the woman.
Okay, well then we'll say, yeah, I mean, we'll say you're halfway across the bridge. And you starting to play this has the potential to stop everything. I mean, if you stop moving, then maybe she'll stop to hear you play. Is this just something you can do, or does this require a performance roll?
At the end of the minute, they make a wisdom save against my spell save DC, and if not, they're charmed. And if they make the check, they have no idea that I tried it.
Okay. Well, let's do that, and then we'll take a break.
All right, so they get a roll. So I do usability.
All right.
I have nobody to target though, so she has to make a save.
Well, here. I mean, I'll just do the save anyway. What's the save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom
And
save.
my save DC is I don't know where to find that.
Under spell. Oh, it's not a spell, is it?
But it's my spell save DC.
Oh,
he
it
uses
is.
my spell save.
Okay, spell save. Where the fuck does it? Oh, down here. 14.
Okay.
And she rolled a 15.
Okay, so that didn't work, but she doesn't know that I tried anything.
She just thinks you played a good song. You're just stopping mid-walk, but she doesn't know that you've tried magic or whatever on her or something like that.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
She's like, okay, guys, not in the middle of the bridge. We got to keep going.
Are we moving to the right across the screen?
That's what I imagined, yes.
Okay.
All right. So she'll continue to lead you that way. She's up ahead of you. The Rock, are you trying to run to the other side?
I'm looking to see if I think those movements will make it to the other side first. I don't want to get stuck on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And what does my owl see?
Yeah, let me.
I'm grabbing onto Ren's butt cheek.
Kids.
I'd say that it'll depend on how quick you guys are. I mean, it's going to come down to where you land in initiative, whether you are quicker than them to move or not. It looks like you're probably equidistant from it, but they're closing in on the end of the bridge.
So if Thurok starts to move forward and he'll try to step past this lady, but is she trying to get in his way?
I imagine right now she's not aware that you're trying to push past. So if you're quick enough, you may be able to get past her.
Okay, he'll try to just kind of not running but walking fast, pass her by and try to get to the other side.
All right. Let's call that a what is that? Deception? No, just an athletics. We'll call it. Yeah, let's call it an athletics. Okay. All right, you push up in front of her. I'll let you get there. They see you pushing up and they start pushing in closer, but I'll just say let's roll initiative right now. You got an upgrade. You may go fast enough. We'll roll initiative and then we will take a break.
Woo.
I need my robot too. But
Oh,
you
yeah.
just take initiative right after me.
Okay.
I don't know why that, I didn't mean to roll twice. I don't know why that happened.
I rolled at the same time, so yeah, it did roll you twice. Weird. And it gave you the 1. Okay, I'll give you the 18 instead. That's the first roll. All right, and then sorry, I'm skimming over Newt. Well, I don't know if you notice anything drastically new. You fly up into the sky. I guess you see the people closing in on the edges of the bridge on both sides. There are people looking to trap you on the bridge. Thurok is pushing up ahead, trying to avoid that from happening. Separate from this, you see that the jungle, like just past Maller's Throat, like when it becomes jungle is severely dark and brown and like rotting. I'll give you all that.
Okay.
Cool. Break time.
Break time.
And I'm about to do something you're going to really hate, but that's okay.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Gonna cut the rope and just drop us all in the water. And we die.
There's no water. It's hard ground.
just say,
100
where's
feet
the
down.
water?
Yeah, it kills us all right there. Sorry, it looked like water in the picture.
Everyone
what?
falls.
Does it?
Fuck's sake.
Well,
It looked like water to
now that
me.
I look at it, it doesn't. It looks, well,
Oh, I see. The
Yeah,
waviness of the
water.
sand I can see could be watery.
Yeah.
I can see that.
and I gotta go do dishes. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Alrighty.
Be right back.
Alrighty.
All right.
Sorry. For some reason, I thought that turned on the
Oh shit. Doot. Mhm. What? What you're supposed to have? Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Mm-mm-mm.
So Barbarian was fun.
Oh, you watched it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Because apparently when he was writing it, he had just read a book of like all the red flags in a relationship. So he's trying to write the first part with everything he could think of that you'd be like, oh, this guy's bad. Then hiring the guy who played it and all these other bad characters. Everyone's like, oh, he's a bad guy. And then it takes a turn.
Yeah.
And then immediately you jump to Justin Long and you're like, what is happening here? And then when
Exactly.
Justin Long pulls out the fucking tape measure, that's just when I knew.
I
This
know.
is
It was
hilarious.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
Hey, no spoilers now. It's on my list.
Oh, fuck. I don't think I said anything specific, just the fact that
No,
there
no.
are little twists, but still.
I don't know
Apologies.
I don't know the actors' names or anything, so I'm good.
Okay, so you don't know what's what, but still. Okay,
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, definitely see it. It's good. And the fact that it's, I guess his new movie is in the same universe, I have to... Someone was bringing that up. Who told me about that?
Oh, what was the director's name? But
Zach Kreger, he's from Whitest
Zach
Kids You
Kreger.
Know.
right. I love how likable Justin Long is when he's first introduced.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then you realize what... Yeah. Never mind, I can't say the
Yeah.
specifics, but
No,
yeah.
Don't say anything else, but that was really good.
Yeah. Is anybody watching the Black Mirrors?
I watched the first one so far.
Me
And
too. I
loved
watched
it.
the first two so far.
I watched
I
the
started watching the second one, and my wife was like, "I'm not in the mood for this, so I'm going to watch it on my own," because she is not all the way into that stuff.
Mm.
I jumped into the I don't know what you call it, the Star Trek one.
Oh, yeah. You saw the original.
Yeah, I did. So I
Oh, okay.
skipped over to that one. I haven't finished watching the whole episode, but I think it's well done.
Yeah. It seems like everything in this season is almost like a sequel to another episode.
Well, they mentioned the company in the second episode, in the first episode.
What's the company?
Dida?
Oh, okay. Because I know in the second episode, they're using the same technology from the other episode where... I don't want to spoil anything. The guy
All I
puts a
saw
thing on
was-
his head and then goes into a simulation, essentially.
That's the second episode? The second episode I was watching was the one where the lady's got the food trial.
The food
She makes a
trial.
snack, and she's got the people trying out the new food that she made, and that's as far as I got. It's really at the very beginning of the episode. She's got
Maybe I'm vegan, but I'm trying to remember the food. I'm gonna feel stupid when I remember.
it's the at the very beginning of the episode, her boyfriend is there, and he's like, "I want to take you on a trip to Spain," and she's like, "That's in Portugal." And then she designs recipes for Dida, and she's got a
No, that's not the
Oh.
second episode.
That's the second episode of this season.
No, I don't think. Or I mean, unless that's a smaller part. Oh, maybe.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe I didn't focus on the food part of it. But she has a friend who starts working there.
The blonde woman?
There's someone from like high school or something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that I was just introduced to her, and then I shut it off. So
Okay, then it's the third episode that has the thing.
that Paul Giamatti?
No. Hotel
Because
Reverie.
I saw Paul Giamatti in a preview putting that on his head.
I'm excited for the one that's a sequel to the Choose Your Own Adventure one. Did you guys ever play that?
Is that the one where they're in the office?
I don't know. A video game is being created, and
The
you
old
can
one, yeah.
you get to choose. Yeah.
the people who work there are part of the game.
No,
And
that's
they didn't-
I don't think that's the one he's talking about. That's the one I watched.
No, like you know, it's the only one that was a choose your own path. movie.
Oh, the Jabberwocky one, the one that actually is a choose your own adventure, where
correct.
you choose it as a watcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jabberwock, I think it's called, or Jabberwocky.
No.
I can't remember the details, but I remember it.
What game are you guys talking about?
We're talking about Black
talking
Mirror.
about
Bandersnatch. I see how that's kind of like
That's it.
Jabberwocky. Yeah.
Yes, because Bandersnatch is one of the words in the Jabberwocky poem.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that was cool. I like how they
Beware the
did that.
Jub bird and shun the frumious Bandersnatch.
Mm. Back? No.
'Twas brillig, and the slithy toes did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the bar groves, and the mome rats outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, with jaws that bite and claws that catch. Beware the Jub bird, and shun the frumious Bandersnatch.
I had a nickel every time I didn't do that. Oh.
There's so many problems with people not shunning the frumious Bandersnatch these days.
Yeah, dude. That's like the biggest problem with society.
It's a problem with the kids these days.
Trump kept saying he was going to do it. He just hasn't done it yet. I watched the Minecraft movie. Don't waste your time.
Oh, my kids love that. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
I can imagine kids would probably like it. And actually, I think I fell asleep, so maybe there's bits that I don't remember. But there's just so much that doesn't make sense.
I promised my kids I would take them to see it because they all grow up on Minecraft and all they yell is chicken jockey and every fucking meme from that movie all day, every day. So I'm like, I'll take
no.
you guys. If they as long as they enjoy it,
Well,
I'll
yeah.
enjoy it.
And I don't mean
It's
to go,
like-
oh no, but yeah. I mean, I
It's
enjoy
like-
their fun. Sorry, yeah, what, Patrick?
It's like The Simpsons. You know how The Simpsons used to have like a cartoon that was going on, and then it has all the adult humor in the background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's kind of like so. Listen, I had to go see Snow White twice for two
Oh,
little boys and my separate
no.
girls.
Oh
Okay,
no.
so when I
Yeah.
go to Minecraft, it's an upgrade.
I hear you. Well, I don't mean to diss it. I love Minecraft the game. So I was hoping.
I heard the movie
that-
was bad, but you know.
Well, it's bad compared to a movie, but it's probably good as far as like kid entertainment that references something they like. You know, like the one clip that I think is really cool is when there's this pig with a crown, and then he goes, "That's a legend." And apparently, it was this guy who was dying of cancer that streamed, and so it's like a reference to him. There's some cool
Oh.
inside jokes to it.
Yeah, my daughter was just like, she's 16. She went to see it. She's like, Jennifer Coolidge sleeps with a peasant or whatever.
Oh, I see. I know what you're talking about. That's kind of funny. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to give it another shot.
No, I think you read it right. It's just when you compare it to Snow White.
Yeah, then it's a level. Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that's the worst. Of course, Snow White. What else? I've been meaning to watch Mickey 17, but I haven't gotten around to it.
What's Mickey 17?
Is that on Amazon?
I don't know.
It's with a guy he has they use him as like a test dummy kind of. He keeps dying over and over. Robert Patterson from Twilight series.
But
It's
good
like a
times also. He's done some good movies outside of
He does.
Twilight. Yeah.
And Batman.
Oh no, outside of Twilight,
Batman,
he can
yeah.
act. That's a fact.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
Batman is really good.
I didn't. I like his Batman. I didn't care for his Bruce Wayne, if you know what I mean.
See, that's what I liked about him a lot, was that it's early Batman and he doesn't know how to be Bruce Wayne yet, because his persona is Batman and his alter ego is Bruce Wayne. So he knows how to be Batman and he's still figuring out how to be Bruce Wayne in this movie.
I like about his. I like how he's like street level Batman again, where he's like battling thugs and he's not like super duper.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the beginning. He still has just the beginnings of his
It's like-
technology, I guess.
Right, he's
not
like
taking
more
on the dark side,
detective.
he's
He's
taking on
detective
people.
Batman.
Yeah, it's like all of his stuff was like experimental. Like the new car, it seemed like was like a new experimental thing he had. Maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like he was a little too like, I don't know. I'm not like a DC nerd or anything, but I feel like he was a little too like gothy for Bruce Wayne. I don't know. Bruce Wayne I always thought was more like debonair and more like, I don't know, more like confident. Where his portrayal of him was just very like broody and just, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense in what Tony was saying if that's the case. But it's like if you like a certain version of Bruce Wayne, I can see why that would be grating.
If you haven't gotten a chance to read the 4-issue arc, Batman Year One, came out in the 90s,
That's good.
and
Yeah, I read
that's
it.
mostly what this is based on, and it's a really spot on, and it's just really good as a 4-issue series too. But that's what it was based on.
I haven't watched The Penguin yet, but I'm told it's really good.
Oh, the Penguin is awesome.
Yeah,
I
it
heard
is.
it's really good.
Yeah.
It just sucks that
It is really
Batman's
good.
not part of the DCU, even though they're still making it.
And you know what's interesting? Who here has seen the Penguin show?
I
I have.
If you paid attention, the guy that played his father in the second Batman movie, where they dump Penguin over the side on the bridge, is the same exact guy who plays the father in the show.
Oh, that's good.
Who was that? Who was Ben from Lost? You know Ben from Lost.
Oh yeah.
He's got a quick cameo in the second Batman movie, like the second, original Batman movie, where they throw Penguin as a baby over the bridge and he lands in the water and floats, and then Penguins take him on. That same father in that little cameo plays the father, Penguin's father, in the Penguin, the show that just came out now.
40 years later, 30 years
The
later.
Michael Douglas
Yeah.
Batman?
Yep.
Not
That's
Michael
right.
Douglas.
Wow.
Michael Keaton. The Michael Keaton
The
Batman?
Michael Keaton Batman with the Penguin, yeah. And in that movie, his father, who plays Ben from Lost, same guy, he plays his father in it, and he dumps him over the side. You know, he throws the baby, they don't want him. He's like in the movie for like
Right.
20 seconds. Same
Yeah.
guy plays the father in the show Penguin.
Huh.
Little Easter egg for you.
Little fun tie-in, yeah. Just a
That's cool.
multiverse connection type of deal. All right, well, I guess we're all back. Let's fight.
Woo!
We're all gonna get in a
On a
fight.
bridge, gonna die on a bridge.
Getting in a fight. A lot of exposition and a fight.
Going to kill an old lady.
Gonna kill an old lady. Oh, good. All right, we'll play this on Crossing the Chasm for this. That feels
Newt
apt.
may or may not have some unresolved issues with old ladies.
I see. Well, okay, yeah, we'll see how you play that out. Wouldn't you be somewhat hesitant?
Probably, yes.
Alrighty.
A little hesitant, maybe a little vengeful though. And if Newt's one thing, he's honest.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Tharak. Tharak was trying to rush out in front of everybody. He's rolled the last of the initiative. That's fun. All right, well, these bad guys see that Tharak is kind of running up towards the front of the bridge. They start to cut him off. 5, 10, 15. They went through a little bit of rough terrain to get around his friend. They're getting towards the edge of the bridge. What do we got? He just whips out a scimitar and tries to stand in your way, but hasn't fully made it to the edge of the bridge. Branivar, we're on you. Oh, you need your guy. Is your guy doing stuff?
I need my owl.
So you're blind, though, right? Are you still blind, Newt?
Once I'm done looking through, I can stop.
Oh, okay. So do I? Okay, yeah, you're gonna use your owl for stuff. Okay.
So I would say that as soon as I see somebody there, I'm gonna go back to looking through my own eyes and tell everyone, "There's a bunch of motherfuckers coming."
All right.
Okay.
And how high up are you? Is your bird? 100 feet.
It's probably 100 feet.
All right. 100 feet for the bird. Oh, well, 200 feet for the bird. Yup. And then where's Life Slayer?
Let's actually. How high could the bird have gotten in that period of time? Mathematically. If I just sent him up when we were on the bridge. 30 seconds?
120 feet every 6 seconds dashing. You say 30 seconds?
So he's up 100 feet, yeah.
Well, yeah, more than that.
Yep.
Do you want it to be higher than that?
No, because that's as far as I can use it to see.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, then yeah, he could totally get there. All right, so yeah, Bran. Where's Branbot supposed to be? Let me put him down.
He would be right next to me. But it looks like we didn't say that beforehand, so we'll put him at the end of the line.
Oh, end of the line? Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess if you want to move Shuni, Ren, and Newt back.
What? Oh, just so that he'd be in the IC. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Shoot.
Oh, I like the HUD.
Can you give the help action?
I don't know about that.
He's got a pretty good attack, by the way. And
Yeah.
react. Just make sure to add, adding your proficiency bonus.
I'm assuming it'll do that automatically, right?
Do what?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see.
It'll do
I'll
that.
fix it if not.
Can I rotate his token? Can I control his token? Okay.
Yeah, should be. Oh, well. Fuck. Okay, here. You just create him yourself
Oh, how do I do that?
by clicking Steel Defender in there. Under your features.
Under my features. Features.
Give me a second, though.
Okay. One of one use. That work. Let me know and I'll click it.
All right. Go ahead and try to click.
Steel Defender Command or Steel Defender? We'll just do Steel Defender.
Yeah.
And I place him. Did I place him?
Yeah, you did. It's just under the bridge. All right.
Cool!
Got the Steel
Good guy.
Defendy. All right.
It's funny not having a border.
There you go. I gave him a border.
Oh, he does have a border. Oh.
I just fixed it.
Oh.
All right, great. First turn. We're ready to go.
Alright, my turn. I'm going to... do I see any baddies? Do I see any baddies from here? Are they behind us too?
There are
Oh,
some
they're on all
behind.
sides.
They're on all sides. They're closing in.
Okay. Cool. I am going to start by let's shoot out 90 feet. I'm gonna squeeze past my friends. So that's 20 feet of movement. It looks like it's already taking.
What's up?
Looks like it's already calling it rough terrain to move through my friends.
Oh, that's possible. Yeah.
Oh, well, that was actually a stupid idea. Okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. No one is within range back here, but I am
Okay,
going
shoot.
to pull out my gun, and I'm just gonna say I'm gonna shoot anybody who comes within range of these guys over.
I see. Yeah, you're just covering the
Weird.
backside. If anyone gets within range, what is your range?
90 feet.
90 feet. So
Yeah.
we're looking at pretty much within 3 steps onto the bridge. Like right there. All right, great. All right, so you're readying a blast. Nice. All right.
I don't think.
In combat, shares your
use reaction?
initiative. What's up?
What does he do? Do I use a reaction to do a thing with him, or does he do his own thing?
It's a lot of words here. Shares your initiative, takes its turn immediately after your turns. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but only take its. But the only action it takes on its turn is dodge, unless you use a bonus action to tell it to do something else.
Cool. I did not use my bonus action, so I am going to tell it to move. Oh, I can't move him.
Oh, well, it's just not his turn yet. Yeah. But yeah, okay, you're using a bonus action to tell him to go do something.
Yeah, and I'm going to have him step up to this lady right here. And I'm just going to say, are we sure she's a bad guy?
What'd you say, honey?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to have him do a force-empowered rend.
Uh-oh.
It says here. Oh, yeah.
And you kill the lady.
Oh my god, you are gonna kill her. Holy shit. Oh, she's not dead. Okay, she's just severely bleeding. Your freaking hippo. What does this look like? Is he scraping her? Is he grabbing her? Is he just hitting her with a pitcher?
He's always holding like a butler, like a platter, and he just whacks her
okay,
across
just
the
a
back of the head
big.
with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he's just ready for tea time.
Bum,
But I do
bum.
want to specify, I should have specified beforehand, but this would have been non-lethal damage.
Okay, gotcha. Well, she's not dead, but awesome. All right, so you're knocking her out. She's still kind of in the way, but not fully blocked. You can get from side to side. You're hitting her in the back of the head. She's like, oh, what the heck now? All right.
The robot says, "My master does not trust you."
All right, we're passing it off to Shuni, who apparently has something crazy. Let's clench our butts. All right, Shuni, what do you got? You're muted.
All right, I'm gonna. First thing I'm gonna do is try to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna slap her with my sword non-lethally.
Okay. Just you say slap, so I imagine like the blade, but the flat side.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
whap.
rude. Oh yeah, that hits her. She's shocked. She's turning around, surprised. Oh my god, only 2. Shit. She bounces back off of the rope, but she's hanging on, blood dripping down her face. What are you doing?
All right, guys. Time to get off the bridge. I am now going to do the Mantle of Inspiration.
Uh-oh, what is this?
And what that does is Mantle of Inspiration. As a bonus action, you can expend one use of your bardic inspiration to grant yourself a wondrous appearance. When you do so, choose a number of creatures you can see and that can see you within 60 feet, up to a number of your charisma modifier, which is 4. So basically, the party except for Thurok, because he's in front.
Okay.
Each gain 5 temporary hit points, and when a creature gains these temporary hit points, they can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Whoa!
There we go. So, good news. Wait, I can choose myself too. So hold on.
Oh, good.
1, 2. I'm gonna choose myself, Bran, Newt, and Ren.
All right.
And everybody gets 5 temporary hit points, and we all can move at our full movement without provoking an opportunity attack. So, I can't give myself. How come I keep go? Oh, here we go. Plus temp, 32. Okay, and I will now move my full movement. One. And anybody who wants to use their reaction to do their full movement can as well. That I named.
Okay, so hang on. Let me see something. All right, so it's not.
I assume everybody's moving forward.
No. Okay, hang on. So, well, maybe. Let me give you your health first. How much health do they get?
5 each.
5 each for Bran.
I already gave myself 5 temp.
You already gave yourself. Okay, cool. So I won't do
I gave
yours.
myself 5.
No.
5 temp for Newt. 5 temp for Bran. 5 temp for Ren. And you gave yourself some, Shuni?
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
cool. All right. And then what's the distance?
Their full movement as a reaction.
Shit. All right. Do you guys want to use your reactions to run? Shuni has granted you the option to do so right now.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Let's see it. Let's see it happen. Oh, now it'll let you move.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Fucking bastards. You should have turned back while you had the chance. Now you're gonna fucking die. Good luck,
Who said
Steve.
that?
Just one of these guys on the edge running in towards you. Good luck finding Omu now, you stupid fucks.
Who's Elmu? Is that like an evil cow?
I don't know. These guys are talking gibberish to you. All right, Shuni, you've rushed up. Is that your whole longsword
Yeah, I mean,
attack, bonus action, run? Yeah, good turn though.
Yep.
All right, handing it over. Ren,
All right. So
dry
I can
Ren,
still move, right? Dry Ren.
dry Ren. Yeah, you can still move. You just don't have a reaction anymore.
All right. 10, 15,
This is a dry run.
30. Let's see. Do that. Oh, that's reactions. You can't do that anymore. I'm gonna go with Mind Sliver just in case someone has some kind of fancy idea after me. Yeah, I'm gonna try to Mind Sliver the guy in front.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's 60 feet out. You definitely can. He's the closest. He's getting closer.
Okay, that's a hyperbole right there. An apathetic cultist.
Where the fuck? Okay, well, fuck. Why isn't it rolling? All right, what is it? An intelligence saving throw. Oh, now it is. Was it asking you something?
No, it wasn't asking me for it. No.
Was it asking anyone something?
Not me.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, just paused for a while. Oh, right. Well, you blast the cultists. They fail their save. They take 1 damage. And what else does this mean? They have disadvantage on something?
Well, they have to subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
I see.
So if anyone does
Oh,
any
alright.
kind of savey or sucky thingy, then he'll be at minus 1d4. And that's it for me.
Alrighty. Alright. That's it for Ren. All right, you all went all together. Now I've got a bunch of my turns. All right, another cultist rushes around from the outside of the building towards you guys. This guy's gonna rush. He gets in your way, just pulling his scimitar out. Not close enough to hit anybody, but he sneers at you. Another guy rushes in from outside. Up the back. Entering Bran's range. Bran, would you like to make a shot?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Absolutely. Although that guy's still 120 feet away from me now because I moved.
Oh, well. Well, then I guess you can take a shot. Shit. All right. Well, he's not close enough then. Shit. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I was just asked to bring you here. She's gonna dodge, I guess, is what she's gonna fucking do.
I thought you were gonna say she's gonna die.
Well, she might.
Jump.
And she just jumps to get away from you, splat on the ground. All right, yeah, might as well get you with something cool. What's my range for this? Oh, well, that's what's wrong. All right, give me a second. Okay. Sure. And over to the right of Shuni, a spectral scythe appears in the sky, floating off to the north of the bridge, zooming in towards you, taking
Oh no.
an attack. Why is this not doing this right? All right. What do I got? Not roll it. What the fuck? Why? Jesus Christ. Da 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 da. Huh. What the fuck? Trying to roll a dice.
You've fallen into my trap.
Can I tell who casted it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's this person.
Okay.
To the north here.
Okay.
All right, let me just get something down. Well, all right, good thing I've got a real dice then. Beep, beep, boop. Plus 3 is 12. Does a 12 hit you? It does not. Okay, good. Well, it doesn't hit. All right, that's it for that. Another cultist turn, running in 60 feet. Get onto the bridge. They're closing in around you guys. Now the bridge is blocked off. They've got their scimitars out. Newt, we're back around to you. Two
Okay,
men
well-
on either side are getting in closer and closer.
My owl is supposed to have its own initiative, but I would have had it hold its action no matter what, so it could go right before me. And I'm going to have it swoop down over the lady and use the help action for me.
If it's 100 feet up, I don't think it can get there in time.
How much can it move in a turn?
60 feet.
Oh, 60. Okay. Well, I'll have it come in that direction.
Okay. And then, I mean,
60
you can
feet
use your action to dash to get there. You just wouldn't be able to use the help action then.
Right. All right, so then I'll have it use its action to dash and land on my shoulder.
All right.
All right, and then I'm going to turn to the old lady and I'm going to say, "You remind me a lot of my Mima."
Oh, me?
And you do.
Do a whisper.
And the people who my Mima bring to places would be well advised to do this. And I'm gonna booming blade her.
He's gonna whisper to anybody nearby. I'm like, is anybody else confused about his relationship with his Mima? I thought he loved her. Now it sounds like he hates her. What's going on?
No, I just watched what she's done so many times. This woman reminds me of her. And
Just
Mima has
remind-
victims. I don't want to be this woman's victim.
Yeah, but it's like, you're like, she reminds me of my grandma. I'm going to hit her like my grandma hit things. It's just a funny...
I'm gonna hit her like the people who my grandma victimized should have hit her.
No, I get that part, but the fact that she's what reminds you of your grandma is just the funny, contradictory part.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're like, yeah, exactly.
exactly.
Oh, Newt. What were you
So
saying?
the HUD was there and now it's gone.
Click your token.
Okay. Ah, there we go. All right, so cast spell.
Oh. Why are you disadvantaged?
Dodging.
Because she's dodging.
Oh, because she's dodging. Yep, true that. All right, you miss her. She's dodging away. No, boy, I swear, I was just doing a favor.
Yup, you lie like my Mima too. Lying's bad. Mima don't let me lie.
Fucking piece of shit.
Complicated relationship.
All right, well, I didn't hit her, so now I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go... Only to here. I don't want to go near that big swinging, flying weapon.
All right. Is that your full
And,
turn?
my owl should be riding on my shoulder right now.
All right. Sure enough.
And that'll be my turn. Yes.
All right. All right, another guy just moves in, closing in on you. You guys just hitting their swords in their palms, getting closer and closer. Tharak, we're on you.
Okay. Okay, that's a spectral weapon, so I can walk right through it. It's Thrax
Yes,
going.
that's true.
3, 4, 5, 6. Move a little closer. And then he's going to... Go look at it.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense now. Okay, wisdom save from our cultist. Let us see. All right, that's a save. A 13 does not save. You clock him with a Toll of the Dead for 3 damage. All right, very nice.
That's it for the rock.
All right, that's it for Throck. Oh, the Owl Familiar you said was going to wait on your turn. What is your number? 7, okay. All right, and then that's the end of the round. More cultists move in. Unfortunately, they have not armed themselves with ranged weapons. 15. That'll be 30. I guess I'll hold my position. All
No,
right,
get closer.
Bran. You were only aiming behind you, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Watch the rear guard. Okay, I'm going to move forward. I can't tell how far I'm moving. It's only showing like one step is not even a foot. 20, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I'm going to move here. And then
So I can look into that. What do you mean it's only showing per foot?
just keep showing 5, 5, 5, 5. And then I
Oh,
scroll
instead of
over.
adding them up? Okay.
Oops, I just shot the old lady. That was not what I wanted to do.
Oops.
Sorry.
All right, you can fire again.
Just
Whoops!
beat up on the corpse here.
Sorry.
Shoot the messenger.
You know why I have advantage or disadvantage? Why do I have disadvantage?
Are you shooting?
This guy.
She's
right
dodging still.
No, but he's not shooting her anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well, 6 was the first roll, so that still would have been what it was.
That's fine.
It goes long. It ricochets off of one of the poles holding the ropes. Ka-choosh.
It's unfortunate.
All right, you're blasting. You're getting closer.
My turn. Okay.
Let's turn. All right.
Yeah, at the end.
All right. Life Slayer.
Oh, my steel defender. Oh, his name's not Life Slayer.
Oh.
His name's probably Butler. So
Just
this lady
Butler.
here is Jimmy Butler. That's a basketball.
How about
Gerard
Robopotamus?
Butler. What?
Robopotamus.
Robopotamus?
Robopotamus.
Yeah, that's a good one too. The hippopotamus.
His rhymes are bottomless.
Yeah.
Rhymes are bottomless. That's
Like
right.
just like the mimosas he's carrying around. Okay, we're gonna go here. Can Brandivore use him as a shield? Like, can I use him as half cover?
Wow.
I mean, I guess technically, I think, yeah. Enemy tokens are cover for other tokens. So sure.
So he would be a. How would that work though? Then I just get it. It's just harder to hit me.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, none of them are shooting ranged weapons at you, so it's like,
Oh, I see. Doesn't mean anything. Okay, never mind. So he's just gonna stop right there,
all right,
and that's the end of my turn.
all right.
Turns.
All right, Shuni, you've played a wonderful song inspiring people to health to start running.
I'm beautiful too. Don't forget that.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're. Well, I mean, I assume you're always beautiful, so it's hard to go past the cap of where you're already at. You've peaked,
I
but
get it. Get it.
you just did
I
it.
envy me too.
You've hit God status. Yeah. Sune would
okay.
be jealous.
Truly. All right, so we're going to Why can't I target anything? That's weird. Oh, I'm on the wrong tool. I'm an idiot. All right.
It's common.
We are going to point at the guy with his stupid little weapon that's over here, and I'm gonna say, I notice your weapon's way over here, but you're far over there. I guess you're just a big chicken. And that's a vicious mockery. Oh, it's what? Range is 60 feet. No, I thought vicious mockery was. Oh, all right, well, you know what? I'm gonna just
Shit.
take a couple steps forward. I'm gonna say, I said.
Yeah, he couldn't. What? You get closer.
Right. I
There's only
said.
5 feet off. That's funny. Oh, now this comes up. Okay. Let's see what it is. A 13 with. What the fuck? Did you guys see the 13 already?
I saw the 13, yeah, but I didn't see his number.
Yeah, I know. It's still waiting on my side too.
Is he if he has any bonus at all, he makes it.
Really?
I think so, yeah, because I think my number's 14. Wonder what's going on. I mean, he's cast a spiritual weapon, so chances are he does.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna reload my page really quick. Hopefully that fixes that. I believe he did save, though. That makes sense that he saved. Rolled a 13 plus whatever he's got.
It was like the caster that you shot at?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the save again, though?
It's 14
No, what the type of save?
wisdom.
Okay, then yeah, I'm sure they have some sort of modifier. All right, well, I'm still reloading.
This is stuck on my page.
Oh, it's still stuck on your page, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
mine too.
All right,
Yeah,
I
right.
think that
You
module,
lost
although
connection to the
cool,
server. It said. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to remove
It says you
that
lost
for
connection
next
to the
time.
server.
Question marks?
All right, well, I had to reload my page, and now it's working. Maybe reload your guys' page too. What else was going on with Shuni? Did you have more to do?
Um,
You did action.
my pages. I think vicious mockery was my action.
Mhm.
I'm done. Yeah.
All right, yeah, you just got spires. Okay, so then you would be done. Ren, do you have a functional page?
I'm in the middle of reloading now.
Okay.
Me too.
Me also.
Woo! So will this work now? Great.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Let's see. This roof, how high is this roof off the ground?
The one to the south of you?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, that one. That one's above. That one's like on the cliff face, so it's 10 feet off the ground on that side.
Okay. Let's see. Hey, how do I do my... All right. So it's 10 feet off the ground.
Mm-hmm. Off of your current level.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Would I be able to... Is this 30 feet? Would I be able to make that?
Yeah, it's 20 feet just horizontally. So yeah, you could do it with the
All right,
teleport. That's what you're asking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Raven teleport
All right.
to here. So
All right.
let's see me. Raven teleport. Oh, I guess it'll show me on the thing too, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna already lift you up 10 feet, but yeah, go ahead and teleport.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figure I'll just use it. Oh yeah. Well, according to this, I have doing a lot more, but I'll just use that. So it's saying I can go as far as here. That's 25, 24. Well, I don't know if this is taking account for height, but this is saying I can go as far as like a tile or two in.
I mean, I guess take it back, subtract 5 from it to account for the upward movement. That'll be fair.
Okay. So this is subtracting 5. Oh wait, am I not on the roof then?
Well, maybe I was just wrong on how fucking tall this roof is. All right, it's 20 feet up apparently.
Ah.
Can we call this spot? Is that still fair?
Yeah, that's fine.
All
I
right.
was looking for like that corner anyways.
All right, cool.
Then the guy in the front is the guy that I hit with the mine sliver, right?
I think so. Yeah, sounds right.
All right, I am going to Tasha's mind whip him. So he's got to take an intelligence savings throw minus 1d4.
All right. Oh, okay. The guy in the front? Okay. Intelligence saving
Yeah.
throw. It's a 2. That's a fail. He does. How does he die?
Oh, I mean, you just see like a dark ethereal whip just fly from my hand and just smack him right in the head. And I would imagine, oh, you know what? I kind of wrap it around him and just pull him off. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, just like whip him off the side of the bridge.
Just whip him off the side of the bridge.
Okay. Yeah, he just tumbles down. I guess the cliff face is pretty steep, but still downward. So he just tumbles down to ground level.
And unlike the other times you've all seen me do the Raven warp, this time I look kind of like translucent and ghostly.
Oh, that's not so Raven.
AKA, I'm resistant to all damage until my next turn. I mean, yeah, I'm resistant to all damage until my next turn.
Oh shit! Nice. Okay. All right.
And that's it.
That's it for you. You're up there. I guess these guys aren't paying attention. We're gonna run in and start hitting people. Scimitar on the rock. That's a 9. That totally misses. These guys are not. They don't know who they're dealing with. They're not that strong. This guy steps up in front of his buddy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I do this? Yeah. All right, another 30. Getting closer and closer. I guess she's going to turn around and try to run away. Yep. 30. All right, moving on. We got this person. Okay. Where's my little thing? Shuni was being mean to me, so I'm definitely gonna hit her again. All right. Let's see if this works.
You can try.
Correctly. I'm gonna try, and it's gonna work. The spiritual weapon lashes out at you with a 5, with an 8. God damn it! I'm still getting a hold of this thing.
You'll get it. Don't worry. It happens to all of us.
You'll get it. Yeah, just keep trying. I'll just sit here. Yeah. All right. Another 60 from that guy. This guy rushes in on Shuni and starts swinging his scimitar. Oh, Yeah, you don't want to stop your investigation. We'll stop your investigation. Let the forgotten city be forgotten. All right, Newt, you're up.
Okay. Oh, I'm clicking on my token and I don't see my HUD again.
Did you close your HUD, maybe?
I restarted the.
Oh, that's
I
probably it.
reloaded.
So on the left, there's the crossed swords. You
Okay.
can click. I think
There
you can
it is.
also right-click your token and click those crossed swords too.
Okay. All right. I see it there too. Nice. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I noticed that I am. I've got one spell slot used, but I haven't cast any spells since this morning except for summoning my familiar with a ritual. So I should still have 4 spell slots left, right?
Yeah, that's probably true. It probably happened when I resummoned it on this map. But yeah,
Okay.
added back. Good catch.
All right. Thank you. Let's see. So I think I'm going to cast some fairy fire on these 2 folkers up in the front there. See if we can light them up a bit. Make them a bit easier to kill. Let's see. How do I place it? I see cast at level, concentration, consume spell slot, place measured template.
Yeah.
So just cast spell and then I get to pick where it goes?
I mean, is place measured template is a checkbox?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, then you're as long as that's checked, then it'll pop up when you cast it.
Okay. Oh, and there it is.
Oh shit. All right, well, we'll figure it out. Okay. Probably wasn't supposed to be what's happening.
Newt could have laid it down over the if they put down a block there, you know.
What?
The other guys get the roll too, right?
Yeah, that's weird that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just because
Yeah.
that's what popped up for them. Okay, yeah. They have to do their rolls. A 4 and a 2. Gee, why can't I roll well? All right. Well, they get fairy fired up the wazoo. You get to choose who you're selecting with fairy fire, right?
Yeah,
it-
I believe
it's-
so.
It's
I
square, right?
usually, yeah,
Any
fairy fire
creature in the
usually
area.
everyone.
Oh.
Yeah, I use fairy fire a lot, and anyone who's in it, friend or foe, has got to make the roll and get hit.
Okay.
So everybody is glowing.
Does that mean me too? Do I have to roll?
No, I think that
No, I
you were
didn't put it over
avoided.
Okay.
So I couldn't have turned my cube on a diagonal, so it would just get those 2 and not the rock?
You probably could have.
It's what I would have done if I physically could have done it with the board.
Is that what Newt would have done though?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm happy to do that. Just, I guess next time, ask about it just so we can make sure it happens. But yeah, well, I'll roll with that.
Sure.
All right. So let's make these 2 guys glow. Fairy firemen. All right.
They're glowing a putrid green.
Indeed. Sickly green. Is that full Newt turn?
I'm going to move over just 1 up. Because there's some guys coming from the back. But I don't want to be too close to this weapon either. Well, I don't know. I think I'm going to go here.
Okay.
And that's where I'll go. That's it.
All right. All right. What about Birdie? Just chilling with you?
So let's
Yeah.
see. My birdie's going to go. Let's see who goes next. Oh, Tharok goes next. So my birdie's going to go and do the help action on this one. right here, so that the rock gets the advantage on his next attack against it. Oh, it's already got advantage because it's got the it's already
Yeah,
fairy
because the
fire.
fairy
so
fired, yeah.
it doesn't really matter. My birdie's gonna stay on my shoulder until I tell him
Alright.
to do something else.
Sounds good. Alright.
Okay, Throck's gonna shift here, and he's gonna attack this dude. At advantage.
An 18. Very nice for 60. Okay, he's dead immediately. How does he die?
He gets clocked on the head and then just falls back and over the ropes. Hits the ground underneath.
Flips over. Yeah, hell yeah. Alright. Tumbles down the hill like the other one.
And then let me see if I can use the. Okay, so then I'm gonna do hammering horns too. I'm gonna shift back here
Mm-hmm.
and then do hammering horns on this guy.
Oh,
And
this
it says
this
a-
shoves, doesn't it? No, it's
Yes.
prone. Oh, it does shove. Okay.
No, it shoves. Yeah.
Nice.
Shove him off the bridge. Did you shove him off the bridge?
We're finding out.
Ryan. Oh, he got a crit.
Oh.
Oh, but hang on.
Silvery barbs.
You barbed it. Fucker. I knew you would barb it. Okay. All right, let's see. Maybe just gotta get a 12. Another strength save point. It's a 6. You shove him back over the wall. Not taking any damage, but you want to roll 10d6 damage for his hitting the ground.
Yes, I do. I do.
That is delicious. Oh, there he is.
His back hits the rope and his feet just flip up over him as he totally twirls backwards. With 41 damage, he just splatters on the ground. Oh my god.
Wilhelm! Ah!
I was just thinking that he needs like a Wilhelm scream button.
Yeah. Well, I need to get that. I'm adding that to my list. We need the Wilhelm scream.
Totally.
That needs to be a sound effect.
I'll give because that also comes with giving someone an advantage. I'll just give it to
right.
myself.
Was it still asking you about it and that's going to be automated, or do we have to remember that?
The automated, I clicked yes, but it didn't seem to use it, so I had to manually take out the slot. So I only have it till my next turn. I have to use it by my next turn, so.
Okay. All right, so then just remember. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
that's-
That's the rock?
That's the rock's turn with 2 people heading off the bridge.
Nice. Hell yeah. All right, back around to the top of the 3rd round. Branivar. The coast is clear now. The bridge is opening up. There's only one guy on this end now. A bunch of dudes chasing after you, not entering your range quite yet, but getting closer and closer. What do you think, Bran?
Not giving me range. 1, 2, 3,
What is it doing now compared to what it used to do? And I can make sure it's
5,
fixed.
6. It used to give me like a green line, that was like from my location to this place I'm moving to. Now I just have 9, a 3x3 square around me.
Yeah, well, in this the 3x3 square is not movement related. It's your melee range. But okay, your distance
yeah,
isn't.
that's what it is.
moved.
Yeah.
All right.
4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna target this guy, and I'm gonna shoot him. Right in the kisser. Why do I still have disadvantage? What the fuck?
Range? Maybe?
He's
What's
45
your-
feet away.
Well, it's 30 is your normal range, so yeah, that's what makes sense. It's outside
Oh,
your.
it is?
Looks like it.
My range was 90. Okay.
That's your max range. So between 30 and 90 is at
30,
disadvantage.
90. Ouch. Okay, yeah. There you go. Well, there you go, 7.
Well, shoot, he's just hiding behind the bush. It's just.
Hold on, this is also off because I should have a +1.
A plus
Sorry.
1. You have a +5.
To attack. Yeah, so that's 3 from my. Oh, okay. I know what else is happening here.
What?
Okay, so it's not counting my enchantment or whatever it's called for some reason now. And
Oh, that
then-
makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
And then it also hasn't switched, which I guess we would have to do it on our end. So as a battlesmith, one of the things I get to do now is I get to use my intelligence. When you attack with a magic weapon, you can use your intelligence modifier instead of strength or dexterity modifier. So when I enchant my weapon, it becomes a magical weapon. So I should have +2 to that. So that's obviously only a 9. But
I see. Okay, so those hits are still true that they didn't hit, but we have to add some attack and damage because it's not infused anymore. Is that what I'm getting?
yeah, it needs to be infused, and then my damage, my whatever main stat should be not dexterity but intelligence.
Got it.
Which maybe I can change that on my end. Oops, dang it.
You probably can. It's just they've changed. Oh, here it is.
I'll take. Oh, you already did it.
All right, I did the intelligence. All right. So you're blasting and you're missing. You're staying there. What else you got?
That's it. I
All
just
right.
keep missing.
Handing it off to Brandbot.
All right, he's gonna run up behind me. That's it.
All right, good job. All right, Shuni.
Okay. First thing is to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I am going to viciously mock them.
Of course. Oh, don't fuck us again.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Take my words.
Nice. Okay, 2 more damage. But what else does it do?
They have disadvantage on their next attack.
Okay, nice. All right. All right, very nice. All right, handing it off to Ren. Up on the roof.
I'll just blast a little chili touch.
Just blasting some chili. Yeah,
In case he gets the
Some
idea of
chili
maybe trying
blast.
that sounds
to keep
good.
him from healing.
A little chili.
Yeah, baby, give me some blast.
Give me some chili blast. That sounds like a bad time in the bathroom. Is what it sounds like to me.
Chili
A chili blast. All right, five fucking damage from your chili blast, and that guy ain't gonna regain no health. All right.
Does he have to take a concentration check on a spiritual weapon? I don't know if that's concentration or not.
It
Not in
isn't.
5e. Yeah.
No.
No.
Spiritual
It, is,
weapons
it
an
isn't.
asshole.
It is in 2024.
Oh, really? Okay, well, that's technically fixed then. Can people attack it in 2024?
Yeah.
Oh, still no? Okay. At least they can do something about it with attacking the person. All right, so you've chilled touched it. You touch
I'll
it.
move just in case you got something fancy I don't know about, and that's it for me.
All right, handing it off. Huh. All right, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. The guys on the other side of the bridge start running backwards. Am I gonna be able to get all their turns though? We'll see.
You guys better get off that that bridge.
You see them running off, whipping out their scimitars, aiming towards the ropes. Oh, jeez. Who is it? Those are the two? Okay. Alright, that's still somewhat tense. Alright, well then let's face off against you with... Alright, I'll run up to right in front of Shuni. Wait, I can do that, right? Am I affected with something I can't do that? Alright. And I guess they tell Shuni to just go back. Go back. Or wait, can I not do that? Hang on. That might not be fair. Flee, I guess, is what they say.
Okay.
Everybody's tokens like disappeared. Did that happen to anyone else?
No.
I mean,
It's
not
probably
everyone-
because you're too far up on the roof that it's blocking sight now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, I have
Oh yes,
this.
I forgot about this.
I have advantage on saving throws versus being charmed or frightened.
Nice.
Um,
Okay.
what save is this?
It's a this. Wisdom save. But it is to be charmed, so you definitely have advantage.
Okay.
So you can click the advantage button and then click the middle. I always think it'll roll the advantage.
It didn't roll advantage, but I mean, I got it anyway. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, you definitely got it. Oh, it's prompting me. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Shuni just goes, no. No.
Damn it! I can't type everything I want in here. So what did that do? Did it send you the message I typed, or is that pointless that I typed in there?
I didn't see anything.
Oh, that's funny. Well, she says back up, yo.
No,
No. Oh, because you save and now you can't.
I think so.
No, thank
I don't
you.
know. Today,
Okay.
not really feeling it.
All right, this guy. We'll start running back. And he'll use his action to cut the rope on the north side. It falls away. It's harder for Thorak, Branavar, and the Steel Defender. I mean, you're not necessarily leaning on it. It probably feels less stable on that side. It's feeling wobbly. You may get shoved easily that direction. One more rope could be bad news. Newt, what are you doing?
Okay. So I'm going to have my my owl is going to fly at this guy in front of Shuni and use the help action. And then I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to do a blade song.
A little blade song. What does that mean?
It means I can go 50 feet in a turn instead of 40 because I get 10 more feet. I can I gain a bonus to my AC equal to my intelligence modifier. I have an advantage on dexterity checks. I gain a bonus to constitution saving throws equal to my intelligence modifier.
That's funny. It's almost exactly the Rune Knight, except it's Dex instead of Strength.
That's funny.
Yup.
All right, nice. You're all beefed. How do you look? Do you look cooler? Are you do you have to hold a blade or something, or?
I whip out my toy sword
Yeah.
and I run up and I sing a song as I do like a little square dance kind of jig, because that's what kind of dancing that Newt knows how to do. So he's kind of doing square dancing moves, little Irish clogging or something like that type of dancing. And he runs up all the way to here, because that's 50 feet. And he goes, I slink in through the window, and up the stairs I float. I find you there asleep in bed and cut your throat. And then I attack this guy.
Oh my lord.
One of Mima's nursery rhymes, I'd assume.
It's one of the songs she sung me as I was going to bed.
So this is advantage because of the bird?
Because of the bird, yes.
Oh yeah. Nothing will force that to happen, just hold alt.
Bird up.
Bird up. Wow, wow, wow.
Bird up.
And where's the attack?
Bird up. That's the dumbest
Just
thing.
behind.
It's the worst show on television.
You're right.
Bird up.
Fucking Eric Andre, man.
Don't worry, they'll edit me out.
I love
I
that show. Hopefully they do it again.
Everything. Use item?
What are you asking about?
There it is. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh.
That was a lot of build up.
Yeah, he gets his rapier in the way, and your toy sword just fling. Nothing. Ha! That's all you've got, boy! Guys, I think we got it wrong. These guys are never gonna find the forgotten city.
Well, you're a shite person.
You know what? You're a shite person, too, kid.
Don't call me a shite person, you shite person.
doesn't feel good, huh?
No, it's all right, I guess.
Everyone, let's get along as we're killing each other now.
Let's kill each other with
It's
dignity.
just that I'm telling the
Goodness,
truth and you're a
with
fucking
kindness.
liar.
What did you say?
It's just that I'm telling the truth and you're a fucking liar.
What am I lying about? What am I lying about?
You're lying that I'm a shite person.
It's a matter of opinion, kid.
Your opinion's a lie.
All right, we're putting him down. Take the kid out first, guys. What's your bird already did something.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you know what? I'll run back. Oh, you're all up there now. All right, I'll fucking do it. I'll roll an attack and see. Just attack the lady. Just give me something. All right, yeah, they slice the ropes to the bridge, and it starts to fall down underneath you. Let's say Shuni and Newt, give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage because you're right here at the tip. But Branivar and Thorak, give me a dexterity saving throw, standard.
Well, my blade song gives me a dexterity saving throw with advantage also.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you then. And I guess I'm open to other flavor that helps you guys out here. The bridge starts to fall from under your feet. Vroom. The ground goes out. You grasp for the ropes, for the wood, just something to grab onto. Bran, you grab a hold of the bridge, no problem. Just latching on as it swings towards the cliff face. Oh no, Thurrock.
Does the defender need to make a save?
I guess so, yeah. Thurrock is losing. He's not able to grasp anything as he's falling backwards. We're risking a lot of damage here. A potential death.
So the if the Rock could do anything, one thing he would try to do is push Branavir toward the edge.
Oh. Not to save yourself, but to help Branavir.
Well, I got a natural 20. And
Yeah, but he doesn't know that technically. This is just like the
Yeah.
character
True.
choosing to help, you know.
that's fair.
Okay. Give me. What kind of roll do you think it is? Just an athletics check, or?
Yeah, I'm pushing.
Okay, yeah. Let's do an athletics check from you. Let's get another one.
Okay. My steel defender also made it.
All right, Branavar and the steel defender get shoved up further, easier to catch the bridge. Oh, jeez. Okay, this isn't feeling good. All right, Thrak, you start to tumble backwards down the walkway. Fuck. It's still, I'm not gonna do a full 10 because it's diagonal and you're falling with it, but all right. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was close. All right. Thrak, you fall to the ground hundreds of feet, but you kind of tumble down the side of the bridge, and it's somewhat angled. So when you hit the ground, it takes a lot of the damage, but you're still knocked down about 20 health. You're barely hanging on. You're prone on the ground at the bottom. There's a lot of low rolls there. All right, Thrak has fallen, is severely hurt. Well, I guess don't skip Thrak. Thrak, what are you doing at the bottom now?
Will I heal myself?
Oh, okay.
Can't believe I was gonna take Feather Fall and I didn't.
Oh no, I was wondering. I was waiting to see if someone had it.
We didn't miss anything.
I was
there.
thinking about it too, and I'm like, oh, I haven't been anywhere where I could fall.
Yeah, no
It's
big
true.
deal.
Exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought.
I've never been. Yeah. That's
Where am I going to
hilarious.
fall in the jungle?
There's cliff faces in the jungle.
Well, now I know.
Well, now you know.
That's
yeah.
it.
Well,
That's
now
it
that
for
I've seen
Rock.
the rock fall
All
down,
right,
it's going to
the
be
rock.
fresh on my mind.
Heals himself up. All right, Branavar.
Oh, they killed the rock. Oh, he's got better.
Yeah, you turn around. The rock is falling, tumbling down backwards over himself. Hits the ground, is bloody, but you see him get back up, heal himself. Ugh. You guys, so I guess technically you guys are prone, hanging off the edge of the bridge now. What are you doing, Bran?
Can I get to a spot where I can shoot?
What does that entail?
Moving onto a solid surface?
Oh, you guys stand up.
Yeah, that's kind of my question. Is like, what is my situation in terms of? Okay, so let me just put it this way.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Like,
your goal is you want to
move
get
to a
up to the
place where I-
ledge to shoot.
Well, it's really just my goal is to get to a spot where I am safe and I feel like I can shoot, not necessarily like on the ledge at the top. If there's a little ledge near where I am, or if I feel like my footing is good. I guess that's my question. It's like,
Gotcha. I mean, you're safe in the sense that you can keep holding onto the bridge right here and not necessarily fall unless they cut the top part of the bridge and it tumbles down. You can climb down the bridge towards the ground, or you can climb up, although Newt and Shuni are kind of in the way, and you're
Yeah.
prone, so you're halved, but you might be able to get past them. Yeah, I guess you could get to the top with 15 feet.
get here.
Up in front of Newt, essentially. Oh,
Just
yeah,
right
yeah, we can get you there, sure.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to go here and I'm going to take a shot.
All right.
Ugh.
Oh man, you're just not
Should
getting the
be
hang of this. I
one
don't know.
more. I don't know. if
Oh, it should be
12.
one more. Let me look. Nope, 12 wouldn't have
Oh.
done it.
Oh, I just had real bad luck today.
All right, you blast. It goes right past her ear, or his ear, whoever this is. Is that it, Bran?
Yep, that's it.
But
All right. Oh, Bran bot. I mean, Steel Defender.
Can I do the same thing and come over here?
I guess so. Oh no, his speed's only 10.
What? No. There's
That's
no
what
way.
it says. Oh, well, is it because he's prone? That's probably that. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. It's actually 40.
40.
Okay.
I was gonna
So
say.
yeah, you can get there. That's well,
Okay.
no, actually no. The bad guy's in the way on that one. You can't do that.
Okay, can I get him here?
Sure.
Okay. Then we'll go there and then we will do the old tacky boo. Force empowered.
Crit.
Close.
There you go.
He's not dead, but you blast him. He's bleeding. All right. Very good. Shuni hanging on.
okay. Well, first thing I'm going to do is step here. And that's on dry land now, right?
I mean, so the answer to your question, that would be dried land, but the bad guy's right here, and I just said Bran couldn't do that.
Oh, really?
Oh well,
Yeah.
okay, no, just because. Okay, I'll allow it for you because technically he'd be moving through you to get there, so that makes more sense.
Okay. And well, geez, I guess I'm just gonna stab this guy. Click. 14.
A 14
damage
does
wasn't shit.
hit him for 2 more damage. You're getting him slowly but surely. I assume you stood back up. All right, you hit him, but he's still hanging on. Fuck, stay down!
No,
Uh-uh.
no, not doing it.
All right, Ren, back up on the roof. Everyone's out of view, but you know where they're at.
Yeah, I want to try to get a view. I'm gonna do a little chilly touch.
Another 3 damage with another skeletal hand grasping this dude. He still stands.
That's it for me.
All right. I mean, these guys are essentially out of it. It's her turn now. Huh. Yeah, alright, fine. Let's just inflict wounds on Shooty. Hopefully this doesn't totally kill you or something. I don't think I
I'm gonna deflect that attack.
can. Wait, what? Oh, what happened? That's fun.
Steel defect. Yeah, defender can deflect any attack. So you have
Okay.
disadvantage, I guess. I think that's what it is.
It doesn't say it on the thing, but
Pretty sure it's disadvantage.
well, shit. We should find out then. Hang on. Up, dip, dip. Where are you?
Does it do it automatically? I assumed it would. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you have to take the reaction.
No, I know, I did. I clicked the button.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
This
I
doesn't
just assumed that
explain
the
it
effect
all.
would.
Steel Defender. Deflect attack. Imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature you can see within 5 feet of it. So did it do it? Oh, maybe it did do it. Because I rolled an 11 instead of the 14. Alright, so that did happen. You deflected the attack. It does not hit. What? So he just like puts his serving tray in front of the attack probably or something?
Yeah. I think he like already like shines the light into his eyes so it blinds him for a second.
Oh, okay.
Thanks,
that's
Robert.
fun. Thanks, Robert.
Thanks, Robert.
All right. Well, you
You're
really
welcome,
done
madam.
me in. That guy's fucked. Newt, we're back around to you.
Okay. So my owl is going to do the help action flyby and then come over here by Ren. Like right over here in this and maybe land on the roof next to Ren. But do a flyby and do the help action.
Okay.
Hey,
And
filthy owl.
then-
Filthy owl, yeah.
And then I'll do another one of those attacky things. I'll get over to here. And I've got 50 feet of movement. How much do I lose getting from there to there?
Just 5 for going through Steel Defender.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 50, that's 15 of 50?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Finish him with the tacky thingy.
Oh, I'm going to do Booming Blade.
Oh, wait a minute. All right. Stop waiting.
And I'm doing my dance again. I do. I sing, Elfie in the garden, Elfie in the trees, shoot an arrow through her heart and bring her to her knees.
I can just imagine you between.
Oh, and that's supposed to be advantage, but I don't even know if I need to worry about that.
I mean, just roll a d20 to see if it's a crit, if you want.
Okay.
Okay, definitely not. All right, 10 more damage, and that kills her. Tell us how you kill her. You're just dancing there, singing.
So when I sing, shoot an arrow through her heart, right through her heart, and bring her to her knees, and I shove her down.
She falls backwards off the cliff, tumbling down to the ground. Or,
Sure, and I go, look out, Thurok!
all right, yeah, Thurok,
One coming down at you.
give me a dexterity saving throw as his body tumbles down towards you.
I might actually just try to take it. Just kind of shoulder into it instead of trying to dodge it.
Oh, okay. Just in athletics?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, I mean, you just lean into shoulder it and the body just hits the ground. Is there any other flavor? I mean, I don't know if some of it explodes or what were you thinking?
I think as soon as I shoulder it, you hear the spine crack. It's just
Oh, just echoes through, yeah. Nice. Okay, well, these people picked the wrong adventuring party to fuck with. You guys survived. They're all dead.
We'll finish dancing over to here.
And I believe that's the end of our session. What are we trying to do next, I guess, is what? Or I'll hand it to you as a role play, so you don't have to do it meta style, but what are the next things you guys are doing?
The rock's gonna go.
Get back over there.
The
Get
rock's
back
gonna
down
go.
and get the rock back.
I'm looting these bodies right here.
Okay, you can. Okay, yeah, let's actually take care of that right now. All right, hang on. Let's end the combat. Let's issue some XP potentially. All right, they've got leather armor and scimitars.
Thurok, can you climb up this bridge like a ladder?
Probably.
It's certainly more than 100 feet long.
Stuff, scimitars. Oh, gotta spell it right.
You want a benchy? A benchy.
3 leathers.
It's the first thing my printer printed. Mm-hmm. I'm giving it to you. You're welcome. And the second thing it printed is on the back of it.
Is that new?
It's my new printer.
Can I hear you?
Yeah.
Oh. Marvin is roughly dead.
This is the third thing I printed. Little velociraptor.
All right, we're looking at 2, 6.
Love you.
750 experience points coming out. Everyone in the group. That's 150 each. There's a number of scimitars, some gold, silver, copper at the bottom that the rock can dig through and gather. What about the people at the top of the cliff? You guys have any intentions with these bodies, with these people? Are you just going somewhere? What are you thinking?
I don't see any bodies up here. Well, there's the one guy right
Just the
there
one.
that I just killed.
Yeah, I guess just the one person.
Or the one... But she fell down, so no, there's no bodies up here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess she did. I guess she did throw down. All right.
And I can't. I don't know if you're like flavoring it for me to look through here, but if I double click them, I can't get them.
Oh, sorry. It's. Well, where are you? It's here.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
But I think there's something else I gotta look at in a document. Tell you because I think you find something else. Yeah, on the one body you find some serpentine jewelry, which I will give to you next week. And you find scales on this man.
Like on its skin.
Yeah.
So can I look at it to determine whether it's they've like tattooed it on or if it's magical?
Okay. I mean, no check involved. I mean, you're just looking at it. You're kind of, I guess are you touching it?
Yes.
Okay, so you touch. Yeah, I mean, you feel it. You can actually feel the scales kind of lift up. These aren't fake. They're built in. This is part snake, part human.
Where's it at on them?
Their neck.
Thurok chops off the head below the neck and brings it up with him.
Okay. And then before you come up, he's got a tattoo on his hand of a coiled serpent.
Okay, I'll cut his hand off to him.
Okay, we'll bring them both pieces. All right, great. All right. Are we doing this now or just the beginning of next session? You guys want to ask questions about his stuff or?
I hit split 5 ways for the stuff. I couldn't get any more for the than the gold, silver, copper, but it's 1 gold, 2 silver, and 7 copper each.
I think it did split up.
It says that each one has received.
Okay,
All right,
good.
cool. So we did get that split
In
up.
the
You must
chat.
have got the leather and stuff.
Yep. Hey guys, look at this. And I'm showing that this guy had snake scales on him, and I hold the head out.
Jeez.
Oh, that's cool.
Ew.
That's probably pretty vicious for The Rock. You've been so helpful, and then just to hold up this bloody severed head is fun.
Those are good clues.
And look at this tattoo.
Oh, cool. You chopped off the hand too.
It's like a spiral shape in his hand.
You're good at chopping, The Rock.
Yeah, the Rock just kind of nods. This comes too easy for him, but he thought it appropriate so they could see it.
Sure. All
You'd
right.
probably be a good butcher. Or fishmonger. You know, if you didn't want to go around fighting shit.
Yeah. Hey, Newt, do you want to hold the hand?
Oh, sure.
He gives you
I
the
hold
hand.
the hand.
Yep.
I poke the middle and try and make the fingers do stuff.
Oh no. Okay.
And they do.
So I put the head in a sack and put it in the backpacks. And I'm not walking around carrying a head by the hair.
Sure. Oh fuck. Okay. This probably changes a lot of what Shuni would have been doing. But the one thing we forgot is that you're carrying this big egg.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it's technically just in your backpack, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I know. I keep forgetting it too. I don't know. Just something to think about in the future. I almost imagine you're carrying it in your arm, like you have to keep it safe in some way. But we can touch on that later.
I think she would have left it in the room. Probably.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That night, yeah. Okay, we'll leave it in the room. I'll put it in your backpack.
We could put it in the bag of holding.
Don't you have that though?
If you put live things in there, they'll die, won't they?
There is no
Only if
oxygen
they
in there.
breathe.
Yeah, that's true.
An egg's not going to breathe.
That's true. So
If it hatches, we don't know though.
That's true.
No, that's also true.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that she could leave it in the room for now. When you're out on the road, then it might be different. But all right, cool. Well then, what? Yeah, what are you guys planning on doing now? You've just been attacked. I don't know if you're going to try to do anything about that. I mean, I don't know what you do, but what I mean is, what are your next thoughts?
So we're clear on who attacked us, right? We know these people. Or
Do you? You've never met those people.
That's why I'm wondering.
Where's the lady?
Well,
Where's
she got
the,
away. I tried to kill her, but she got away. She was all wiggly.
Well,
And then
what-
she ran.
What do you know about them? I mean, that's what Brand's asking about. Like, who was that? What's going on with all that?
What were they saying we were investigating?
Are these guys are related to the zombies?
It looks like the snake people that are used in that charm that we have has something to do with them.
Right. It's probably something to do with, the whole serpent god thing going on.
What else were they saying during the battle?
They said
That
some
we'll
name.
never do something.
what about Oma
Let
too?
the hidden city stay hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they said something about Elmu.
Elmu.
That's it, Elmu.
Le Mans?
Yeah, they said a bunch of weird, mysterious shit. Yeah, but you've never met those people before in your life. You've not met that old lady before. But Shuni
I
definitely,
see her again, I'm gonna fucking kill her.
with the scales on this person, the tattoo, with the smell that Shuni smelled, they're definitely Yuan Ti. It's all connected, even though it's maybe not be super apparent how.
I guess we'll just.
So how are we starting next session?
I guess we're gonna see what's on the other side of that bridge.
Yeah, we're stuck over here now.
Yeah, do we know where they were taking us? Could we just go to that place?
Kill
But
everybody.
there's
So
some buildings here.
would Newt have shared about what he saw about the forest?
Oh, I will now. Yeah,
You remember the dead and rotting?
the forest is looking all shite over there. It's like nobody watered the plants for a while.
And
On
then
the side
so,
we're on or the other side?
The side we're on.
I mean, kind of. Yeah, technically northward. So not even a side. Like it's past when the
Okay.
gulch opens up into the jungle.
Right.
so
I
if we're
point
ro-
to where I saw it and I go over there.
so
What were
it's
you saying,
outside
Thor?
of the city. Outside of the city?
Yeah, outside, but not. But like the next hex over. It's not a whole traveling situation.
The Rock is interested in that, just being a cleric of Eldath.
Oh, sure.
And then we got the other piece is somewhere here in the throat.
Right.
I'd like to see what's in these buildings here. Or at least this one that's right next to us.
Okay, so just investigating Maller's throat further.
I mean,
Sure.
we took our
We're
first
already here, right?
foray out of the town and go to this.
Just on the outskirts.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need supplies or
That'll
anything to do it, but it's just out a little bit outside town. Okay.
Cool.
Well, I guess just to touch base, does it sound like you guys are not going? I don't want to phrase it that way. It's totally an option for you to not do certain things. The infiltrating
We're
Quaoth's
doing it.
house has been on the back burner a bit.
I was
It-
talking about it and everyone ignored me and wanted to go follow the old lady.
Well, that's fair because that was right then. She was like, "Come right now," whereas the other thing could have been happening. I get that.
And then the Rock had to go and find where his brother was. Now he does know, but we didn't go and do the lady. Didn't do the house thing. I like to do some sneaking, you know.
We can do that next. We
Okay.
can be sneaky gooses.
Be sneaky gooses. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm a fucking elephant. So sneaky.
Such a sneaks. Yeah, so much
I
sneak.
can make myself look like someone else if I rest
Just
first.
gotta pretend you're a goose.
Actually, I can too. Hmm.
There you go. Make yourself look like somebody who's sneaky.
Maybe we can stake out the house and make ourselves look like people who are supposed to be there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so
we can
I
just
mean, I
take
guess
that one in.
my thoughts will be investigating Maller's throat, and then that's on the horizon.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'd be down to do the house Quackoff house thing as well. If we're
Wait,
I'd like
what?
to clear out as much this house that we were referring to.
Yeah, no. Sorry. Continue what you were saying. You want to do that before
I mean, that could be
anything else?
something we could do. I mean, I guess if we're stuck on this side, it really just depends on if there's a clear, easy path to get over to the other side, or if we're kind of stuck over here.
Well, the Rock just got up here with like no problem, so I figured we could probably go wherever.
you just,
Go
you
down
just
and go
climbed
back up.
right back up. No problem. I mean,
It
this
looks like there's
is
buildings down there. Maybe
So-
we could
so
get back from going
on
down
the-
there.
On the visitor map, this is 24, right? It's just one of those. We're still in the city, but it's one of those bridges that's hanging over.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess that's what the question is. Like, is it clear that there's a way to get out of here?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
way- yeah.
I mean, I made this map too huge, and I had to cut it into 3 pieces, and there's technically 3 long bridges like this. So you could go south a little bit and find another bridge to get to the other side. There's definitely ways back down.
Okay, so then I would say if we don't know where the snake people are, we stay over here. We can take a quick look at the plants, and then we go do Quaggoth sneaky house, because that seems to be what Little Newt wants to do.
Who wants to do that?
Little Newt.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. He was.
What's-
Nobody
what's
listened to
good?
me.
He wants to go in the house.
Filthy Newt, not Little Newt.
He's
He's a little filthy
filthy.
Newt.
I'm
As
not
long
that
as filthy's
little.
in there.
No,
He's the
filthy's
filthy.
a relative term. Filthy compared to who?
How tall is Branivar?
Wow, he's like 7 feet tall. He's
Really?
huge. He's like a giganto.
Ah. But you're medium sized, right? Not large?
Correct.
Okay.
Not as big as Shuni.
How tall
Who
is
is
Shuni?
also a medium-sized creature.
Shuni's like, I think, 8 feet tall.
And
She's
how
a
tall
big
is the
girl.
rock?
Well, you said. I mean, we can always change it to 8. You wrote 6'5".
What? Shuni?
That's what it says on her character sheet.
Oh, I guess I'm short. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, we could change it to 8 if they, whatever.
No, I thought I was picturing her taller. That's fine though.
I mean, it's not
6'5" is
like
fine.
we've hit
6'5"
the
is
thing that
not-
was canon that it had to be 6'5". No, you said
Yeah.
it. So whatever. But yeah.
How tall is the rock?
Like mid sixes, I think it's like 6. I can't remember. It's like
Did you
what is it, like
tell
6'3", 6'5", something like that.
You didn't fill that in. 6'3", 6'5"
So-
sounds right.
Around the same height as Shuni. Okay.
It's a large party.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of beefcakes.
I'm not large. I guess I am little Newt. I'm only like
Perfect.
5'6", 5'7". Is that what I
Ren's
put?
like 5'3",
5'8" is what you put.
Ren
5'8".
probably
Okay.
looks tiny compared to everybody else.
And how tall is Ren?
Ren's 5'3".
5'3". Okay.
Yeah. Whoa.
Well, guys, I think it's bedtime.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm calling it. Good game, guys. We've done it.
Thank
Uh,
you.
And we'll see you next week. The 20th of the next month is when you're going to be gone, Richard. Right?
Yep.
Is that what it? Oh, it wasn't Richard.